Oh, not even a blooper.
You-
SMH.
The 8th of the 9th, 2024. Welcome, everybody, to Christmas special, The Adventurers of the Multiverse podcast. As always, I am your host, Mitchell, and today I'm joined by.
I'm Jasmine.
And I'm paying attention.
I am totally paying attention.
And I am Ryclan.
And we are very proud to deliver you the Christmas special, which will be us running a playing a one shot that we ran originally, like around this time last year. But we just never end up finishing it on time. But fear not, dear listeners, if we run out of time this time around, we will be playing again next weekend, and we'll be capping off to one shot, which is going over like 2 or 3 sessions as a special. After that, maybe we'll keep you on the edge of the next Christmas special.
Hopefully.
I don't know anyone that's been able to edge that long.
You do now. So
Oh no.
we haven't. There's not really like a lot of Christmas themed one shots that D&D have done. So I've actually got one published several years ago. This was originally made for first or second edition. This was Jacob's Well. It comes from a D&D magazine several decades ago. And I've just gone through. I've made a few changes, made a few addendums, so we could play now here in 5e. And it's Christmassy because it's got snow in it. So that's how you know it's a proper Christmas episode.
Are we gonna
Christmas
get a
carols in the
visit?
background.
We're gonna get a visit from Mr. Hankey.
I don't think they're copyrighted.
Excellent.
Copyright, Mr. Hankey.
No, not Mr. Hankey. Christmas carols, like the older ones.
Oh yeah,
None of them. Most of them would be public domain.
you're right actually. I think could we get away with playing like Carol the Bells is everyone.
How does that go?
Hark how the bells, sweet
kill me.
sounding bells, all seem to say, so cares
Oh, I
away.
haven't got enough drinks in yet.
Christmas is here, bringing good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Dum da dee dum, that is the song.
Well, if we had our extra person here, they would have already raged.
So it is the four of us here. We will get around to doing character introductions actually now while we think about it actually. So
Yep, so I am Gyro Jingle Spark. I am a 3'4" auto gnome, and my body is full gold, cogs and machinery everywhere, bright blue eyes, and I'm wearing a red coat with golden buckles, and it's a wizard hat, but it's red and has a
like that.
I'm playing Sally Everglot. She wears a dress that has long sleeves, fur on the end of her sleeves. It's red and pink. She looks very girly. She's tall, blonde, looks like a model, has blue eyes.
Christmas Barbie.
Christmas Barbie.
Painfully thick. And my character is essentially the Grinch of this character group. His name is Durzak the Undying. He's an orc coming from the Badlands, but because of DM's stipulations, I cannot be pure evil, so I'm about as close to your dad as I can get. And his whole shtick is that he's been sent to bring Christmas joy in a very twisted manner, as warlocks usually do.
And I will be playing Silas Scratch, the only non-character here. Why?
SMH.
As usual, Mitchell has to save the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's was a place to campaign. I don't have a campaign plan for you guys. Ooh.
The listeners don't have to know.
This remind me to go back and edit that 5 seconds. That was fucking weird. So the party starts off as most good parties do on the road already. You guys are looking at a caravan of sorts heading from trading post to another. The trading post in question that you're heading to, Jacob's Well, and a it's a fairly, I would say, like famous, but it's a well known trading post that sits at the edge of the countries. Jacob's Well is famous because there's somebody built a well there, and the owner's name is Jacob. So yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All of my warlock
Yeah.
studies for nothing.
But
Way.
usually, at everybody's level 3 at the moment. So you guys might have gone along these roads before. Maybe they're not as new to you as some of the others may be. For Xylus, this might be fine, but for some of you who may be more local to the area, you might know something back in your head. However, what is particularly strange is that there is a lot of there's a peculiar meteorological event going on right now where there's some sort of storm approaching, not like a storm, crackling lightning and the thunder and the spookiness. Um, but
Because it's not Halloween anymore.
yeah, that's right. We we did a Halloween special already. But rather this is some sort of giant snowstorm. The nearest poles where the snow forms are hundreds, maybe thousands of kilometers away. But here, the snowstorm seems to be creeping up over the countryside, and you can see like all around all these different cities that are used to having there's maybe a summer like for 365 days of the year. For some reason now are like bundling up. There's snow, like very, very light snow drifting through the streets. People are dressing up in several layers for the first time in their lives. And as you make your way over towards the trading outpost towards the south, where the meteorological events seem to be spreading from, the cold is getting worse and worse. The donkeys that are trailing your clearly not just and the trading post that you're going to Jacob's Well is only a few hours away. However, already the storm is sweeping over the world and taken with mounds of snow that just path. You are very, very, very close. I thought I saw one going by. You're very, very close to Jacob's Well, and as the cold begins to really shift in, and maybe you start looking to each other for warmth, Silas vigorously rubbing his shoulders like in the back seat of the cart. I'll get everybody to quickly describe.
Yep. So I'm an auto gnome, wearing a big red overcoat, green pants, and long little pointy elf shoes. I have a big red wizard hat that more or less resembles like golden back on it. And you can see it's not auto gnome; it's gold with gizmos and contraptions I was made out of, with a big blue spike in the middle of my chest. I have big glowing eyes.
I am playing. She's very warm in her dress, and it has fur on it. She's got some furry earmuffs that are all in pink. Her dress is red and pink, very Christmassy. She wears heels. Do their thing.
Devil Wears Prada after all, right?
Exactly. Devil does wear Prada. And she has a necklace on that has a skull surrounded by droplets on it, on her neck.
So you more eagle-eyed D&D listeners might know what that's from.
And Durzak's sporting mage armor that he just recasts at will whenever he needs it. It's more of a hooded, ragged robe look. Classic orc, so green skin, bald, big bushy beard, because he's more of a shaman type. But I couldn't find shaman in the rule book, so improvised. He's got a quarterstaff, and he mostly keeps to himself with his Tome of the Dead, I think it is, book that he's got. and he just likes to read that whenever he's not doing anything.
Gloves. You see Xylus. Xylus is a 6'6" blue dragonborn. You see, like whenever he hops on, he's not like heavy, but whenever he does hop on the cart, you see that the cart does sway from like side to side a little bit. He does have a shield on him, but it's not a normal shield. It just looks like he just ripped like the wheel off a boat, like the steering wheel off a boat. It's just like wrapped it around his arm.
Tide Turner looking ass.
Yeah. He's like got like this scaly skin. He's wearing not like traditional like a Japanese samurai outfit, but it looks pretty damn close to it. It really clashes with like the steering wheel and his blue skin and his like massive claws that extend out of his feeties and his large blue hands and his orange reptilian eyes. And see he has like the Japanese samurai armor, but he has like a Viking axe for a weapon. He's got the like a more modern contemporary like steering wheel ship for a shield. You see that he's just carrying like packloads of gold on him right now. Like you can hear him like chinking along as he's making its way. And that's Xylus. So the four of you maybe have been only on the road for well, I say only a few days, being that some of you are stuck with each other. This is the only company you get. Maybe that few days seems like an eternity. And at last, as the storm really begins to reach its climax, and the wind really starts to howl past your ears, and your hair flops everywhere, you finally see Jacob's Well in the very far distance. And you see that these giant like wooden walls, like palisades, sort of stretch around the encampment. You see a large building sort of surpassing that in the very far distance. And upon arrival, you see that the actual there's no gates, so it's like wooden palisades surround the entire fortress. Not really a fortress, a trading post. The palisades surround a trading post, but there's no front gate to get in. People are free to come and go as they please. You see that there are a few people waiting outside, and they seem to be orcish in appearance. They wear like clad chainmail armor, and you see them like beckoning you in. They're covering their eyes with one hand, they're waving you all in with another. You can't really hear them well above the wind, but you can just hear them saying, "Come on, hurry up, let's go, let's go."
Can I see if I know these ones?
Yeah.
Would it be a history check or?
Yeah, make a history check for me.
Damn, my memory not as good as it used to be.
Before you give yourself guidance.
Bastard.
Okay, now you guys quickly banter along with yourselves for 5 seconds while you
Well, I don't think I know them at all, ever. Never recognized this man in my life. Yeah, I know, right? Not like me. I'm not a green skin, guys. Yeah, I'm a chill warlock,
I'm a robot. I don't see color.
You might want to get that checked. It's not me, it's them.
I don't know them.
You can make a history check if you like.
Yeah, history check. Why not? History's pretty shocking. 14.
14. What do you get right then?
17.
Neither of you recognize these orcs as they wave you in.
Not even as an orc.
Not even as just because you're an orc doesn't mean
You recognize every orc.
Yeah.
Like, I don't recognize every human that I come across.
Yeah, that's because you all look alike.
Oh. I'm a human, but I don't know every human in the world.
SMH.
SMH. So they wave you in. Xylus is the one who has to quickly put the horses in the stables while the three of you go into the main hall. They are, sort of we're just waving you in past the front doors, and inside. I'm just gonna quickly just move this block around and get this place set up. There we go. So inside the main hall, as the snow begins to build on your shoulders, and the cold becomes almost too unbearable. It's like someone sticking icicles into the back of your skins. inside the actual hall itself, it's quite dank is not the right word.
Dank.
But it's quite warm and it's quite
Like stuffy?
yeah, it's warm, it's stuffy. There's a few people in here, about a dozen for what you guys can count just off the top of your fingers. If you have more than 10 fingers, if not, then you guys have to stop at 10. Imagine by disappointment. So the main hall is a large room dominated at the north end by its bar. There are doors on the east and west halls that lead to the courtyard area. So you guys just came in from the never eat, sorry, Weebix. So you guys just came in from the west into the building, from the courtyard. There are large windows here that look over the courtyard, and their shutters are closed currently. Jasmine gets the spirit of things by putting a big blankie over herself.
Oh.
In the middle of summer.
Yeah.
We're in spring.
The viewers don't know that. We're recording this at Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're recording this on Christmas Day. Yay!
Oh, well, no, I don't know about Christmas Day.
No one records on Christmas Day.
I'm pretty sure I'm working Christmas Day.
Oh
Oh,
no!
it sucks to be you. I have...
Nah, it's not sucks to be me. I get paid double.
Hopefully the place I work is closed on Christmas this year.
I'll be on 70 an hour if I work Christmas. I'm hoping I work Christmas
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't say no to that.
for doing nothing.
The southern wall holds a large fireplace and great bundles of wood are stored underneath the stairs, with several larger logs lying against the eastern wall. Scattered about the room here and there are a number of roughly made tables and chairs. The floor is covered with dirt, sawdust, and rancid food. So the two orcs that wave you in close the door behind Xylus, who like crashes his way through and like really starts to start rubbing his arms, but generally see like all of his hairs are standing on end. And you see that a larger half orc who looks like an ugly human male steps behind from the bar. He has this dour look across his face, and he maneuvers his way from around the bar. You see that like the conversations that all the sort of different people. There's only a mixture of humans and orcs in this room. There's no dwarves, there's no elves or anything. It is only just humans and orcs together. Humans and orcs together, strong. And you see that
No.
the half. Okay,
Creates really ugly half-breeds.
you would know that, wouldn't you? I'm sorry.
He learnt the hard way.
I reach
First the
over.
10-foot pole joke. And now this.
I reach over, pat Reichman on the shoulder in game. I wouldn't do it in real life, of course.
No, you'd get the 10-foot pole to do it.
The dour-looking half-orc comes around from the bar. He quickly flips over that little bar thing that they used to get around, and he makes his way over to you four. He goes, you know what? Oh, I had an accent prepared for this guy, but my voice is really scratchy today, so...
Sure, bud. Must be scratchy every fucking section, because you can't make it up, can you? You can't stick to one damn voice.
I can't remember half the time. I'm sorry.
Sure,
Would you
bud.
like a COVID test?
Oh no, it's not COVID. It just sometimes because I wake up like most mornings. I don't know if it's my aircon or something. I always wake up most mornings with a bit of a raw throat.
Yeah.
For like the past like 2 months or something because of this.
I feel like it's an activity to do before bed that makes that happen.
What's that? Oh my fucking!
I think that's my lunch.
I did that into lunch.
Hola, senor.
He's just sort of standing in the car, just staring at us.
Darren. How weird. Imagine if he wasn't the Dasher though.
So he walks on over to you four, and he's just staring at me through the window, man. Oh my fucking
You want
goodness.
to?
Who doesn't?
Respectful, Jasmine, come back very quickly.
He's just jealous he's not playing D&D right now.
Exactly.
They gave me a straw.
Future. So the half orc comes along, that dour, oh god, with that dour look across his face. He goes, "Where are you all been? They've been expecting you for the past several hours at least."
Road. Yeah, fuck you.
I'm sorry, Green Man. What my other Green Man is trying to say is that we were heavily stopped by the current weather situation we are in.
That's the storm. Oh, this isn't a storm. And he sort of like goes back over to his bar, just like waves like wood. Yeah, if you wanted to see a real storm, you should have seen the Great Whiteout of 1372. Now that was a real storm.
Is that the whiteout of 1372?
Yes,
That's what he just said.
Ye gods.
not the Great Bite of 1989.
87.
80. Oh fuck. Now listen, I'm glad you're here. Somewhat, but it's no excuse to be so late. I mean, these rations, if they were out on the road for another few months, who knows what could have happened to them?
Right, when you're done your yapping, they are here and ready to go.
Yes,
So I suggest you haul them in.
that's your job.
Nah,
That's what you're paid to do.
I'm too old and weak. I can't do this shit, man. I just drive the cart.
How old are you?
I'm pretty sure I'm only like 24.
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
Yes, sir.
So I guess you look new to this group. No, which one? Who's new to this group? I'm the proprietor of this establishment, Jacob, and I'm. Oh my god, I'm starting to do the pirate voice. And I'm the proprietor here, and my word around these parts goes. So you better get back out to that storm and start hauling those goods in.
Yes, master. I'll do anything you ask, master.
Good.
Yeah, I walk back out. But I'm not going to do what he says. I'm just going to light fires in my hands outside.
Alright, now that we got the foghorn out of here, there's a few rules I need to lay down to the rest of you. First of all, no cuts, no butts, no coconuts. That means that there's no fighting in my place, in my establishment whatsoever. And if you begin to fight, it's the death penalty, delivered by my hand.
Understood.
I'm glad I'm not here for the rules.
Next up. That is all. If you got money to spend, spend it here. You might as well spend it all while you can. You're gonna be stuck here for the next few days anyway, while that storm passes over. I sure hope that nothing quirky or strange happens in the days preceding the storm, where strange events are happening everywhere.
My character outside yells in, "Is there a blacksmith?"
A blacksmith. There's a man in here. He's black and his name is Smith. What do
That'll
you need
do.
So, as you all gather your belongings and bring them inside, the storm hits with some sort of like a vengeance almost. It's wild, unpredictable, and this winter gale that has swept over in the summer sweeps over Jacob's well, and the storm really batters against the windows and the doors. You can hear like the wind howling outside, just absolutely pouring it on. Jacob mans the bar for the next few hours, and you see that there are several groups of people, including a few loners. There's a few people who are in groups. They sort of just mill around the tavern for a while. Most of them keep to themselves. But you see one of them. One comes over. He's a younger human. Seems to be. He's a younger human ranger. He's quite handsome looking, and he comes over to you, Sally. He comes on over, and he goes, "Greetings."
Hello.
Greetings, yes.
Hey there, good looking.
That's right. I'm Gaylord.
Why not Lord Farquaad?
No.
I think that's copyrighted.
Lord
Dumb.
Farquaad sounds stupid. I am Gaylord.
He's funny.
I see that you're trapped in here, Jacob's Well, for the next few days too. See, I'm a wandering traveler, perchance to slay some trolls who come across my humble gaze.
So what do you do? I know you're a traveler, but what's your
I
specialty?
slay trolls who come across my humble gaze.
What, with your mind, with your sword?
With my sword
Whoa.
and my words. You see,
Whoa.
that's right.
So you're a spell sword.
My spell sword, yeah.
I reckon he's one of those bards.
You reckon he's bard?
Yeah, he seems queer enough.
No, I'm a ranger.
Close
You
enough.
I would thank you.
It's even
I would
worse.
thank you not to mock my profession, young sir. I happen to be the best troll hunter this side of Jacob's Well. There's also more troll hunters across the ways. Yeah.
We don't see eye to eye anymore.
Oh, we see eye to eye, if you know what I mean.
That's the reason he has the name Gaylord.
Because my character's got a -2 intelligence, do I understand what he's putting down?
But it's up to you. Do you think he would understand what he's putting down?
Nope. My character has no fucking clue what he's on about.
My character would. She has a +2 to her intelligence and a +3 to her wisdom.
Of course, those smelly those smelly orcs over there can't tell their behinds from their faces. No offense, my great friend.
Is this my behind? No, I'm pointing to my face.
He goes and pats you on the shoulder. Yes, of course.
Yes. I knew I passed grade 1.
No, you'll see over there, and he points over to like these hulking human barbarians. They're just like two Arnold Schwarzeneggers, just
Flexing in the corner.
yeah, flexing in the corner. They're like just doing like those poses and everything. And he goes, "Yes, that's good try and Flutzwolf.
Daddy.
Yes." No, stop it. And he goes, good try and Flutzwolf came in only a few hours ago as well. They've been silent most of this time. They're missing their third member who was taken ill when the storm passed through.
So they flex to grieve, or? So they just flex in the corner to grieve, or what's the go?
I don't know. I can imagine all these. Could you imagine all these summer flus going around with these winter flus right now? Can't even begin to imagine what it must be doing to one's immune system.
What's that?
A flu is something that goes around every now and then. Disease.
No, that's what the birds do.
Is there something I can update? Well, there's good show of Wolf. They're missing their third member. He's upstairs having a nap right now, trying to sleep off this sickness. And he points over towards another trio. And these ones also all look human. That is a Shagath, Turth, Turth, and Zavik. They're all fur trappers who are, in the middle of trying to sell some of the wares to Jacob, the proprietor of this well, before the storm got in. They are quite the uninspired sounding lot. There's Dranla, and he points over to an intelligent-looking human mage. See, like every now and then, like sparks coming out of Dranla's palm. You're like, be careful with Dranla. You see, Dranla has a bit of a reputation for being rambunctious and quite carefree with her spells.
I is great shaman. I go heal person upstairs.
No, that's really not necessary.
Great shaman, very good medicine. I use
Can I
bones.
sneak away while they're having this conversation?
So we'll come back to that in a moment. He goes, "Oh, please, my friend, he doesn't think that you're quite in the
100%.
Quite 100%. He's like, please, my friend, I'll tell you what. If you need to practice your magic on someone," and he points over towards he points over to three to 3 orcs. 2 of them were the orcs that led you into the building the first time around when they they tried to wave you on. But there was the third one. So the third one looks like a softer orc who carries war weapons on his side that has teeth. And he doesn't have the chainmail like the others do. He goes, I think you should go talk to those 3 in the corner over there. I'm sure nothing bad or quirky will happen while this is going on.
That's a weird way to say it, but I'm off.
No.
I approached them. I am great shaman.
So he's gonna grab your ass, but he'll drag you.
I've got a +3 strength and con. I don't think he's stopping me.
He's just grab you, trying to pull you backwards, but you're just dragging him. Right. So what's going on? What did you say, Jasmine?
I said, in that commotion, I'm going to sneak away upstairs to where the sick person is.
What a sick person is.
Does the sick person have anyone with them?
Well, you don't know that. We'll come back to that in a moment.
I'm walking around asking everyone in this building what the meaning of joy is to them.
Gets to the Baal worshipper. What's the meaning of joy?
So is there anyone you approach in particular?
The wizard, the woman wizard.
Yeah. So you go over towards Grandma.
I walk up to human, female. Do you know what the meaning of joy is?
The meaning of joy. Oh, what a wonderful.
That's the meaning of joy.
What a wonderful thought. You see, being so close to Christmas, I always thought that the meaning of joy would be to spend my holidays with my family, but instead I'm stuck here with all these useless people. And I hate Christmas now. I hate it.
So joy is family?
Joy is family.
Gyro's family has been deceased for 5,000 years. Gyro will continue to think about joy and I will go.
Just trauma bonding the poor person.
What a peculiar little man. Maybe I should go talk to him later.
Are you still in your mech suit while you're doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just stomp off.
So, as it's going on, Sally, you make your way up towards, well, you're going to have to try and find the room first. I didn't say which room he was in. I know that he took up one of the rooms upstairs. So,
Housekeeping.
I'll get you to make an intelligence check, first of all, to see if you can deduce which room might have seen more activity in the last few hours than the others.
Intelligence or investigation?
Investigation.
I mean, it still is intelligence.
But you might have proficiency.
I do have proficiency in it.
She's cheating.
She's rating.
18.
18. So the room up here, so as you make your way throughout these hallways, it's not quite like The Shining or anything, these don't have like those recurrent wallpapers with the peculiar patterns on them, or the shag carpet or the wood paneling. But it's, as you make your way through here, you see that there is carpet here. It's like someone's gone through and they've taken out all the personality of like a really nice like 80s or 90s hotel. Everything looks more or less like it's being done at the cheap, for the cheapest dollar available. And as you make your way through, you can hear the wind just passing over the hotel, your footsteps echoing on the shag carpet, and you can hear like maybe like a few windows being left open in the storm. You hear like doors like thumping,
Wind whistling.
wind whistling. And as you make your way through the tavern, you use little clues to try and guide you towards which room might be his. Line.
It's when
What?
you can't find something.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's looking for it. Elevator music here.
Do, 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 do,
Oh, it should be Christmassy elevator music.
Hot color bells, sweet silver.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
So, as you make your way through, you spot which door you think might have it using, like, I don't know, maybe like the indentations of the carpet and the, maybe there's a little bits of snow, or maybe there's like a window open where there shouldn't be one. You try the handle, and the door is locked.
Door is locked. That's okay.
No.
And here's someone going.
Hang on, I can do that better.
Somebody coughing and wheezing in the background.
Yeah, it sounded like me this morning.
I die, Horatio.
You egg.
What do you do?
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
And then I go back downstairs.
Can I try to unlock the door?
You can most certainly try.
I certainly try. And I don't have a lockpick. That is a-okay. If I look underneath the door, can I see them?
I'm gonna say no. It is quite dark.
It is quite dark?
vision. Because the angle's gonna
No.
be really weird.
Yeah, that would be a really weird angle.
If you had maybe a mirror or something like a shaving mirror or like one of those makeup pads, they have like a little mirror on the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say yeah. But trying to look at the angle while it's dark like this is gonna be a bit too hard for your character to try and achieve.
Yes. Let's see if we can open that door. But we can't do it with a lockpick.
I have these two
You've got these tools?
here.
Yeah, but you're not with
someone
me.
on the other side of the door.
Oh, there is someone in there.
Yeah, you heard coughing and wheezing.
Oh, just the sick person.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that speech from Hamlet, but I can't. I can't. He's
To
gonna act that
clarify,
out.
it is just the sick person in the room,
Yes,
not no one else.
you can only hear the sound
Okay.
of one person.
Like there might be another in there, but
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
what I
hear
thought he
them.
meant, that there was another Ron in there. I was like, oh my god, another one.
So, what would you like to do? Oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite overcoats my spirits, and I cannot live to hear the news from England.
Actually, I'm going to hold off on casting Pass Without a Trace.
Mhm.
I'm going to Wild Shape
Yep.
into an ant.
Do you have that on your animal list?
Where is it on the list?
You're, as a druid, you should be able to choose. Actually, I think.
I don't think I do.
I think it's specific to which aspect you went.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there might be stipulations on no flying or.
Oh, there's no flying and no swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only stipulations.
Maybe not an ant, but you could probably do a mouse.
Good mouse.
Yep.
Yeah, mouse. Go
Squeak,
mouse.
squeak.
Go under the door.
Yeah. So you begin to shrink, and you go underneath the doorway. So the rooms that are here are quite. They're quite common. Like you're not staying. They're clearly not staying in a five-star hotel here.
Is it a tutu wearing mouse?
Yeah, totally a tutu wearing mouse.
It's not. It's not poor, but it is quite modest. These rooms. You see on the right that there is a singular bed built in a proper frame. To the left there's a dresser. There's a window that's open. That's pouring in like heaps of cool air. And you see the man is shivering and coughing on the bed. He's wrapped himself in all these different layers, and you see him like looking towards the wall, just covering himself up as best he can.
Is there any shoes on the floor?
Yes.
I go and grab a shoe. Two shoes.
As a mouse.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my front teeth and just drag the shoe. I'm dragging it across the floor as a mouse.
Yeah.
Yep. And its second shoe, I'll do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I'm going to unwild shape while standing in the shoes.
Aren't you wearing shoes already?
Yes.
Oh.
But this is important.
Okay. Yeah.
Let her cook, damn it.
I am going to unwild shape
Yeah.
because I should be able to unlock the door from the inside, right?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
And I'm standing in the shoes that I dragged out of the cupboard. And I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead on the sick person.
Why did you need the shoes?
That comes later.
Okay.
Yeah, so while in the shoes, cast Toll of the Dead on the sick person.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. I'm going to pick up the shoes, and I am going to hide the shoes in my backpack and leave the room and lock the door again as if no one was ever here. The sick person just died of sickness. And there's no footprints.
Okay.
Because if I unwild shaped without casting Pass, I can't cast while I'm in wild shape.
Yep.
And if I unwild shape, there would still be footprints before I casted Without a Trace.
So Barbie's a master criminal. Got it.
Well, I have never seen something like this before. I applaud you for hearing something new, Jasmine.
And then I'm going back down to everyone else.
Okay, so Toll the Dead is a wisdom saving throw for myself.
It is, yes.
Oh, yeah, he fails.
He was already sick.
Yeah. Yep.
And I keep his shoes.
Roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
I think it's a D12, or is
It
he
is.
not technically wounded?
He's got full health, so it would
He
be a D12.
It is a D12, yeah. Where did I know that?
Wasn't sure if he was still
Yeah.
not wounded or whether he counted as.
11.
Oh yeah, he dies.
He's so dead.
You see blood coming out of his ears. You see like blood coming out of his ears and nose. You see him give like these awkward, like horrible death rattles as
Yep.
he plunges on the bed and makes these horrible noises.
What he's doing,
And
I'm
then-
just sneaking out.
The body stops. His arm slumps over the bed. Blood pours from his right ear onto the silk sheets in there. You see his like a vacant, vague, milky white expression fills his eyes.
I think he's dead.
It's a very interesting sickness that killed him.
Oh, he was already sick.
You were just helping him along.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
These damn bar worshippers
So,
are getting out of hand.
You want to hop out of the...
Yes, that's why I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yep. So you sink your way back underneath the door without being seen, and you appear back into the main pool.
Yes, and I locked the door on my way back out.
Yeah.
As if nothing ever happened.
Okay. So, does anybody want to do anything before we proceed to the evening? We have a few hours to kill. If somebody wants to talk to someone,
Have I approached those 3 orcs yet?
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there was a commotion happening while I was up there.
Yes. So you make your way over towards Tonask, Kazakirk, and Axe. And you see that Gaylord is still trying his absolute best to try and stop you, but he's like, he can't. He has no luck. As you approach Tonask, you see Kazakirk and Axe, the two who let you into Jacob's well, immediately like stop and blockade your way. You see one of them holds like an arm and just jabs you in the chest with it. He goes, "Stop right there, criminal scum."
I am Great Showman. I have mighty mystical powers.
He pats you on the head. He goes, "Yes, I'm sure you do.
The bones foretell it. And I roll them on the ground.
What are you doing approaching our great leader?"
Leader.
Well, it's not really a great or our leader. We're just his bodyguards.
Is he very, very powerful leader?
Well, he's not very powerful.
You want me to make him powerful?
Tonask, we think you should probably talk to this man. That's Axe talking, not Kazakirk. That's why the axe has changed, of course.
I'm just used to it at this point.
You see Tonask is talking like on a stone tablet. He puts it up to his ear. Yep. Wish my family goodbye. I'll see them for Christmas. And he just like closes the stone tablet and goes, "In their dreams." He goes, "My two bodyguards, what are you doing? What's going on here? Why are you allowing this rather handsome looking man to approach me?"
I am Great Showman. Mighty mystical powers. At your service.
Looks at the camera. Yes, I remember. You were one of the 4 people who came in on that cart.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Would you like to know your future?
Why don't you get my new and esteemed friend here? And he quickly like looks over for someone, and he grabs you on the
So he
shoulder.
looks down because I'm.
Oh, yeah. And he looks down. He quickly grabs you on the shoulder. He goes, "Yes, yes, my new friend here. What's your name again, friend?
My name is Gyro.
Myro. Let's get Myro
Gyro.
here. Let's get Spyro. You can tell
It
Spyro's.
appears your intelligence is low. Does saying my name wrong bring you joy?
Let's get Spyro here to tell that
You
future.
should not answer my question.
Name Gyro.
Okay, I name you Gyro. Let's get Gyro here to get his
I'm
future.
not happy with this outcome.
And he quickly like pushes you in front of him and like puts you in front of his way.
So as I consult the bones, my eyes glow green and I start chanting. And it honestly looks like the most evil shit you've ever seen. But very faintly you can hear jingle bells and happy Christmas carols playing. And I roll the dice, or the bones, and I'm like, hang on. And I consult the book. So if it's... Is that upside down? And I go, nah, fuck it. Yeah, you'll have a really good Christmas.
Thank you. Does doing these outcomes give you joy?
Yes.
I wrap around your leg and say, I hope you continue doing this.
And I look down, I'm like, pat, pat. Would you like your future red too?
He stops counting from behind a stone tablet and goes, "Yes, sounds like a laugh. Tell me my future, man.
Laugh? This is very serious.
It would bring me joy if you foretold my future."
I don't
Very
believe
good.
If I did, they would have just picked up.
Yeah.
Come, my little friend, look, joy. And I consult the bones again, big mystical green eyes chanting.
Furniture starts floating.
I'm sure I just uttered a Harry Potter spell. And I consult the bones. And once again, I have to check the book because I have no fucking clue what's going on. And I'm like,
He's like vigorously shaking his head. Yes, yes.
not good.
What do you mean not good?
Oh, wait, that's for me. Oh, very good, very good.
God. It's like minus 10 degrees centigrade out there. He's like just wiping sweat off his forehead. It's like,
Ah, tonight, very good for you.
oh, really?
Very, very good, very good. Nothing bad happened.
I sure hope nothing bad happens to me
No, nothing bad.
tonight.
And I just like, I'm like extremely worried walking away.
This bodes well for the future. Now, what do you think? Is he a magic man of sorts?
If doing this brings him joy, that is all I care about. He may be a low intelligent orc species, but I like him.
I have you know that not all orcs are unintelligent. I happen to be an orc myself, as you can clearly tell from my stature.
Oh,
You are green, yes? Gyro is not racist. Gyro does not understand colours.
Does that bring you joy?
Gyro doesn't know what joy is.
Are you feeling okay? He like puts a hand up to your forehead as like moves around a few times. I'm like, are you feeling all right?
Gyro hasn't felt in years.
was this the orc that had the like less teeth than the others,
Yeah.
or? Oh, so he's more of a young'un.
Yeah.
You're like super cold because you're robotic.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then that's when you come back down the stairs, Sally, looking
Yep.
as unconspicuous as always.
Mm-hmm.
So a few hours pass. Let's see. It feels good to have food on the table. Sorry, everyone is in the main hall currently. That dinner is being served, dinner that you still have to pay for, of course. Even though you're trapped here, Jacob will have no quarrel in taking money off of people in these dire times. He's at the bar serving drinks still. You see Abby is in the kitchen, the chef. He's singing some sort of sea shanty to himself. Oh, I forgot to do a character thing for Abby.
Uh-oh.
That's it. Campaign ruins. Yeah, everybody go home.
Everybody out. Out.
So his scene's he's gonna be
The immersion.
My immersion, it's ruined. I like thinking my character is a shaman who has -2 intelligence and 0 wisdom. So he's fucking terrible at his job. But he's got enough charisma he can get away with it. But he doesn't know his shit.
okay. So Abby, the chef, is working tirelessly behind the kitchen. You see that he's made up all the a delicious array of like different soups and broths for the evening. There's plenty of bread, toasted, not toasted. There's a small selection of meats, vegetables, and there's even a dessert menu coming up for the night. Something which you have to pay for, of course. But there's going to be desserts later on tonight. You see him topping a few parfaits in the kitchen. Everybody else is eating, drinking, talking, or merely listening to the storm outside. Jacob is still behind the bar serving drinks. Abby is in the kitchen singing some obscene sea shanty to himself. And you see that there's another one.
Another one?
And you see Begley, the waiter, bustling about serving food and drinks to some of the patrons. It feels good to have food on the table and walls between you and the wind. The roaring fire in the fireplace and sputtering torches on the walls throw fantastical shadows about the room. As the little halfling serves your food, his shadow seems to waltz through a kaleidoscope of red and yellow lights. There is the soft murmur of quiet talk among the patrons and occasional snatches of singing from the kitchen. The air in the room is warm and wood-scented. It is almost cozy, and several guests nod drowsily over their tankards and mugs. Suddenly, everyone is sitting bolt upright. From upstairs comes such an anguish scream of agony and terror that the very sound of it is painful to hear. The scream persists for several minutes. It makes your hair stand on end and your flesh crawl. Then, just as suddenly as it stops, the scream stops. As it began, the scream stops. Everyone is standing, looking at the top of the stairs. A smashing crash, like the sound of glass and wood giving way all at once, is followed by the thud of something hitting the ground outside. Then the only sounds are the crackling of the fire and the howling of the storm. The two barbarians are the first to shake off the paralyzing effect of the scream. With a great shout of "Nyao! Nyao, we're coming!" The two barbarians begin to run upstairs. So the two barbarians stop taking their time to stop flexing up themselves at each other and start around stairs, followed by Gaylord and Drenlar.
Did you name Gaylord, or was that his original name?
That's his original name in the module.
Oh.
Wait, legitimately?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Well, it was made quite a long time ago, and that word has changed meanings over time.
Yeah, Gaylord.
Oh.
But
So he's actually supposed to sound a lot different.
he's probably supposed to sound jolly, really happy.
Would you rather me put on like a really zesty accent for one? Would that make it better for you guys?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
Play.
Hey.
Make it gay.
No matter what you do on the podcast. No. So, what are you three doing?
See, if you made a character like that, I'd be a lot more interested.
My character would have pretended to look scared, but she's not actually bothered by the screams.
Yep.
My character rushes to collect his bones and book to go upstairs and consult them.
I follow my friend.
I follow them just to see what's going on up there.
I'll get you to make a performance check for me to see how well you put on your "oh no" face.
Oh no, face.
Given that
Probably.
you probably know what has been uncovered.
But who did they say were coming?
Nyao.
Nyao. Yeah, what
Nyao.
Nyao?
Nyao was the person that you
Yeah.
unalived.
Oh.
NJAL. Nyalberg. Cheese.
What was I rolling for?
A performance.
Performance. 14.
You put on a reasonably good face of oh no, oh no.
I froze like everyone else did when the scream happened. I went,
Yeah. So the three of you begin running up towards the stairs. There are several people huddled around a doorway, attempting to see into the room. As you push your way to the front, you see the two barbarians standing grief-stricken in the center of the room. A third barbarian, the one called Jarl, is definitely dead. His face is frozen in a terrible mask of fear and pain. And most horrible of all, his chest has been literally ripped open and the room is awash in gore. Whatever did this deed left by the window. There's a trail of blood from the corpse to the windowsill, and the window has been smashed. One wooden shutter is loose and banging lonely and loudly in the wind. The other shutter lies in the courtyard below. The Arctic wind is blowing ferociously through the opening and filling the room with ice-cold air and snow. Jacob turns on the upstairs guard and demands, What the name of wonder is happening here? The guard replies, I got no idea. I came around and when I heard that awful scream, I found the room like it sees it. Jacob merely shrugs, orders the nervous guard back to his post and tries to reassure his patron.
He sounded so nervous.
Poor dude.
Whatever it was, it's gone now. I wish it wouldn't have smashed my windows. With hardly a glance to spare for the barbarians, Jacob turns and tromps down the stairs towards the main hall. The barbarians soon recover their composure and ask everyone else to leave. They refuse all help with the body, do not allow anyone to inspect the corpse or even touch their fallen comrade. Gently stretching their friend on a mattress, they begin softly chanting the burial rites of their people.
Oh, that's...
Gaylord has been examining the corpse from a distance and notes the wound is unusual. He points out several major organs, namely the heart and lungs, appear to be missing, but without able to closely inspect the body, he is not so certain. So he merely shrugs and returns back to the hall as well. Guards from the other posts have arrived downstairs. Jacob asks if they saw or heard anything. None of the guards admit to seeing anything due to the blowing snow, and they all say they heard nothing but a scream and a window being smashed. Jacob orders them back to their post with a command, Keep your eyes open! Something unfriendly is on the loose, man! He then brings up a hammer, nails and boards from the cellar, and orders Ubby and Begley to board up the damaged window. What would you all like to do?
So my character, great mystical shaman, very powerful, would like to inspect the body.
So the two barbarians are still hauling him out of the mattress. They're gonna let you.
I intimidate them.
It's the barbarians.
Yes.
I mean, he does have pretty low intelligence. It does seem like something his character
Yeah,
would
but what about his character?
do. He really likes attacking you, doesn't he?
No, it's because Bree's not here.
Yeah, that's right.
I've become the new target. Alright, so I intimidate them. And I say, I am great mystical shaman. You know my power. Let me in and inspect this body.
So, we'll set the scene for this first, though.
Okay.
I haven't asked you to roll anything.
That's fine, I can re-roll it.
Sorry. No, is that a bad roll? We'll keep that.
I don't know. You'll never know if it's a bad roll.
Jasmine, is it? Blink how many times there's the number on that dice.
And then I got a blink. Like the lot.
Then do it. Oh, that means you got to. Oh, I'll get you to re-roll that then later on. No, hang on.
Okay.
We'll go back in. We'll go back in.
Oh, blink that.
So outside,
I don't want to blink 5 times.
I don't want it.
so they all make their way outside. Sorry. Outside in the storm, the snow is quite dark outside, like almost pitch black, apart from maybe the light of a few lanterns that penetrate through the darkness to try and illuminate the area. You see that the barbarians have gone outside, start digging their way through the snow with their axes, and to attempt to dig up some of the dirt here. So, as we begin digging the dirt, they put the mattress down. Make an intimidation roll for me, please, right?
As you wish. Oh, you're lucky I rolled lower. Significantly lower.
Damn.
15.
That's a lot.
Your first one was a 14.
My first one was a 12 on the dice, now I have a 6.
Oh. What's the little dice for?
My guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With both of them together, it was a 12.
Before.
Yeah.
It was a 12 on the dice.
Oh,
And then
no, it was-
plus the 2 on that.
Oh, yeah.
So I was looking at 14 plus 5.
He rolled a 19 on the dice.
Darn.
So he looks on over.
Darn.
Oh no, sorry, an 18. He looks on over and goes, oh, we are not impressed by your psychobabble, shaman. I bet you're not even a real shaman. Or a good one, even if you are. And he does.
I run off crying.
He does.
I'm a great job.
He goes, you see Gaylord, he does like little trapes and dances. And I'm going, no, wait.
I think it's supposed to be the jolly version of gay rather than the gay version of gay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like, joy, happy.
Gaylord is an actual name.
Yeah.
That too.
So barbarians are soon finished honoring their fallen
Just like
comrade
Taserface.
Yeah.
and begin a revenge room by room search of the trading post. They have angry words with Jacob because he refuses to allow them into the cellar. He points out that he's just been in there and there was nothing down there. He also demonstrates by opening the door that if anything had entered the cellar, they would have heard the clanking cowbell at the back of the door. This mollifies the barbarian suspicions, and they carry their search outside to the courtyard, stable, and other areas of the training post, finding nothing. They eventually return back to the main hall where they sit in the cold and sulkily drinking mugs of beer. Meanwhile, the other guests are being silently talking among themselves. Virtually everyone has made a thorough search of the upstairs, and the only things they found are empty rooms with the barbarian's fur-wrapped corpse placed on a mattress under the now boarded-up window. Whatever killed the barbarian has disappeared. Everyone in the main hall has a theory of what happened. Chief Tonas believes the man was killed by some mysterious curse. Drenler, the fur trappers Ubby and Begley believe something broke into the room and killed the barbarian. Gaylord has no opinion because the circumstances are so strange he just does not know.
And he's too busy chasing my character.
Wait!
Oh.
Stop. What is that Pinocchio trailer thingy?
Oh.
Father, when can I go out to be on my own?
Well to see.
Oh, that curse shit.
So you see Xylus come over and he goes, guys, I have an idea.
Yes.
I say we go out into the snow and we take our chances, make our way back towards civilization.
I shall consult the bones.
yes, what did the bones say? Hurry, man, the time is of the essence here.
But whatever killed this man is still out there.
I think they're gone.
Oh,
And we should disappear too.
oh my god, quick, get your belongings. He grabs you by the shoulders with a 10-foot pole. And he begins like shaking
Like
you.
chopsticks.
Quickly, gather your belongings. We've got to get out of here.
Oh, do they have hooks on them? So they're like candy canes?
Oh, yeah.
I grab bones.
Quick, man. And he goes over towards Jacob and he says, we need a map of the place. A map. And you see Jacob just overly got some old schematics of the house. And Gonzalez goes,
I consult the bone.
oh my God. He snatches the map from Jacob. And he unfurls it on a table in front of everyone.
When I went into the room, the window was open then.
Yes.
And did he say that someone smashed the window?
Something smashed a window between you departing it and them finding the body.
Okay, so the window wasn't smashed while I was in there, it was just
Yes,
open.
it's open.
Okay.
Is this corpse just in the room by itself?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go investigate.
So,
Can I also go investigate it with him?
yes. Franklin?
I'm very curious about that window.
Great mystical shaman medicine powers. I investigate.
Okay. So he unfurls the map in front of everyone first. And there are a few areas that may be of particular note. So mainly there is the graveyard, which is outside of the excuse me. There's a graveyard which is actually outside of the walls. Oh, sorry, there is a gate. They don't yet. There is a gate inside the place which blocks off the front door. There is the courtyard. There's the barracks. There's a storage and armory, stable and smithy. So there is a blacksmith for you, right, Clippery?
Yes.
There's a latrine. And then in the building, there's the main hall, the bar storage, the kitchen, barracks towers, the scullery in the kitchen.
What about the scullery maid?
I am nothing. I'm nobody. The stable guard towers, the gate tower.
I have nothing. I have no joy.
There's the cooks and the servants' quarters, the guard room. There's a bunch of guest rooms. And then there's the cellar, Jacob's something. And that is all for me that we can see on the schematics. So the three of you marching your way upstairs into the guest quarters. You make your way into the room where Njal has just been
No, I didn't even know his name.
eviscerated.
To investigate his corpse.
I want to perform medicine check.
So that'll be minutes to check for
Yep.
you. So what are you guys trying to determine? What are you looking over the body for?
His cause of death.
It's cause of death
And any funny business.
And any funny business.
in any funny business.
I don't tell either of them this, but I'm looking for anything that's changed since I left the room.
Okay.
Both
Are you
on
rolling
him
your own
and
one
that
as well?
window.
So that'll be a perception check for you, Jasper.
Perception?
99.
Alright.
I don't think I could beat that. Yeah, I can't beat that.
Shit.
I should have just given you advantage.
So, Morgan,
Are you blind?
Gyro.
Fuck.
Yes.
As you look over the body, it seems to be almost like a red herring, where you would think that the collapse of the chest cavity and the fact that the heart and the lungs and are missing, and the hemorrhaging blood that from the cause of would be the cause of death. But as you will recall, when they stumbled upon the body, they said that something killed it. But looking over his face and his eyes, you can tell that he's been dead for a considerable longer time than what has been originally led on.
So I can determine that he was dead before whatever took.
Yes.
So where he's missing his heart and his organs, is there just like a hole in his chest?
There's a massive hole in
Okay.
his chest. Maybe about the size of maybe that microphone in the middle there.
In my professional opinion, the Jarl is dead.
Dun dun dun!
The Jarl is dead.
You see your friend in the back of the room, and they're going, "Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
you don't say.
Mighty powerful
The
shaman.
wounds on the man, do they look like something scratched its way in, or like someone's like, like a Mortal Kombat fatality?
from what you could tell, it looked like it emerged from his chest. There are no entry wounds, only exits.
Out of his chest. Interesting.
Would it be possible I can also do an Arcana check, or if I've already done the medicine, I can't do that?
I'll say medicine. And you can swap your roll to an Arcana check if you like.
Okay,
I've got it.
so I just keep the roll I've already got.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be 14.
You don't think there's anything magical about what happened here. You think this is all done normally. Well, normally quotation marks.
So I know
Yeah.
that he came to the conclusion that
It came out.
the guy was dead for longer,
I say that to you as like Mike going off his body.
and then I'll let him know that I don't think it's magic.
So something has emerged from inside him.
My God, Mitchell predicted the new Alien movie.
Come does not bring me joy.
You never had joy.
I wanted joy.
I consult the bones to see what your joy is.
I'm feeling joy now because you're having joy consulting the bones.
I didn't think robots could feel.
Wouldn't you like to do?
So,
Your size is the reason you don't have joy.
My character is very
I'm simply based off my creator.
But that is the reason. That's why you use a mech. You
Who
wish to
is
be
your
tall.
creator?
I am Gyro. My creator is Garand. He was Toymaker.
Mitchell, that's how I'm doing the bones.
He made me to spread joy, but tragically it appeared before telling me what joy was.
Unfortunate.
I concur.
7. For perception.
You honestly cannot tell. The room is such a shambles and mess that anything that might have, you look around the room and you spot maybe a few differences, but you can't honestly tell if it's something that's been changed since the attack or if it was already there before. It's a bit wishy-washy at the moment.
And the giant opening in the dude.
Do
I notice that?
yeah. Very much.
that
Pretty
was a bit-
unmistakable.
I think to myself that I don't think that was there before.
No, you definitely.
I don't.
If anything, you'd be questioning if that's what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
So,
Someone beat me to it.
Also, came out the chest, broke out of the window, like went through
Yeah.
the window. Okay.
Yeah, because all the glasses on the
So we
snow.
can conclude that it's no longer in
I rolled a 2.
the town.
I rolled a 2.
You get a +5.
So yes, use some basic deduction skills. The glass is on the outside of the window, on the snow. So you would reasonably assume that the
How
creature
high up?
escaped out there. You guys are on the second story,
20 foot.
20-foot drop.
I can land that.
15 foot up because there's the first story and the window's about 5 foot off the ground.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
You actually got to jump out.
Well, I mean, my character wouldn't know better.
Is that pulled up the window?
They're in the middle of going to.
Yeah.
So
They haven't
So
had the
my
time
character,
yet.
with its -2 intelligence, is trying to get in the mind of the killer, and decides to leap out the window.
okay, before we do get to that, I just want to bring up something very quickly. I mean, do you remember when we watched Romulus and Lachlan was there?
Yes.
I was talking with him afterwards about the movie, what we thought about it. He brought up a bunch of stuff to do with Prometheus because apparently it tied a lot in with
Very much, yeah.
some of that. And he went. I can't remember what we talked about. I think we were talking about the get away from her, you bitch line.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't. Didn't really.
Oh my god, Mitchell, spoilers.
I said that I was joking about the gravity taking me out of the scene. I said also the black guy survived the horror movie. I said, and he said it's an android, so does it count? Do androids dream of electric sheep? And it was like, oh, that was. Oh. I gave myself a that for that one. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
So that could maybe that'll be like a integral part of your character then. Do androids dream of electric
Yeah.
joy?
Exactly. In the search of joy, can actually feel joy.
That's right.
So, Morgan, the idea behind my bones is that I'm using the wild magic table. I rolled an 11, and that has to do with rolling a d10 and your height changes by a number.
Oh,
So that's why I said your height is the reason.
sorry, I'm not really slow because I'm short. My little mech is like a little bauble. I'm in. Scoots around.
I like it.
So yeah, I leap out of the window, and you hear, "Sing with me, sing for the year."
So you leap out the window.
I'm gonna say I've leapt out feet 1st
Mhm.
because I figured the attacker wouldn't be going head first out
Yeah,
the
why
window.
was the fall again, so?
15 feet.
Alright.
I'm probably gonna break my ankles.
So you hit the ground in the snow with a thud. You would normally take half damage from this, but since you're jumping onto a lot of broken glass and splintered wood,
Because I didn't say I was jumping over it. Yep, fair enough.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage as you land with a hard thud on the outside. Like you can say afterwards that you did, but it's still it's a bit of flavor.
No, I get it, yeah. Well, I didn't even specify, so fair cop.
You jump outside, you land onto like a large shot of broken glass.
My character probably wouldn't realise there was broken glass. Oh, snow's fine.
And you don't, as you jump out, apart from like a few pricks you feel from the broken piece of glass, you don't actually feel anything else. Well, I say that, but
Like I'm not freezing to death?
oh yeah, no, it's cold.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And as a scrawny 24-year-old orc, I'm not feeling too well.
yeah.
I like to grab my rope from my inventory. The rope is actually just Christmas lights. And I'd like to rappel down.
Okay. So you tie it off to something in the room, I assume?
Yeah.
You don't just throw it out the window, go chasing
I
after
died, yeah.
Hold the rope for me.
it. So you rappel down the outside of the wall, and you land with a little, like, tinkling outside.
The people trying to repair the window just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Guys, there's stairs.
So what would the pair of you like to do out here?
Is there anything around besides the broken glass? Did Rockman cut himself when
Yeah.
he fell?
Oh, 100%.
His blood is on the scene.
Yeah.
He's dead at the crime scene.
So I say, look, the killer was here. There's blood.
You like follow your own trail of blood as you like in circles around the place.
But as I'm pointing to it, blood drips off my finger.
How much damage did you take when you fell, Rock?
5, I think
Yeah.
it was. Yeah,
I'll cast Cure Wounds.
there's no point.
I want to.
Okay.
Gotta make sure my funny little orc man is okay.
What is it, a D8 plus?
Yeah, plus my int. So, oh boy, you get 9 health back.
Wow.
Wow.
Easily back to 4.
Wow.
Wow.
So I don't think my character would have learnt its lesson.
Well, it's his lesson.
Yeah. But either way, I'm going to try and perceive any interesting parts about the scene. See if there's any footprints.
I guess make a perception check for me.
Okay.
I help.
Yes.
You're going to help?
Garrett.
Right.
Oh, that's why my perception's shit. Yeah, right. What's your perception?
+3.
But I don't have the dot. Do you want to make your own roll?
Yeah.
Because you can get yourself guidance.
Yeah.
Just as well because I rolled like garbage.
26.
26?
9.
9? So
I see my own footprints and think that's the culprit.
Oh my god.
That sounds about right for your character.
you follow your own footprints around the snow for maybe the next.
I yell to the gnome, look here!
You just see him like following his own footprints. He's been doing a circle for like 5 minutes now. It hasn't deviated yet.
Look up, down, I was like, I'm gonna keep doing my own thing.
You look over the area. You piece together the crime scene as best you can. You look through, maybe you put some gloves on, you feel your way through like the broken glass and the shattered wood. But you don't see any signs of the creature. You would think that something that had enough strength to burst through the window and completely shatter it upon entry would probably leave an indentation when it landed, but there's
That's what I'm
nothing.
using for my bones.
There's nothing here.
In the surrounding snow, there's like no, like, the snow doesn't look like someone's stood on it or
No.
something's
Apart from me.
above you.
So,
Can I make an Arcana check in the area, see if there's any magics at bay?
as you do so, Silas runs out of the hotel. He points on over. You feel something tugging at the back of your shirt.
It's me.
Silas looks on over and he points on over to you and goes, "It's on you! It's on your back!"
I ain't made it a vessel. I am not scared. I just turn around because my arms aren't long enough for me to reach my back.
And now you're joining me doing
help,
circles.
Then Silas comes on over, he lifts his giant Viking axe high up into the sky, and he goes, "Stand still!" And he swings it down.
Oh no!
So did he hit what's on its back or him?
So he swings down. You feel the thump of something hitting into your back. Not actually like hitting your back, but you feel something like heavy hitting it. And he retreats the axe, and you see it as a giant rat, maybe about like the size of your head. Walking just like
That is a
it's, like, stuck on
big
the axe. It's like "Ee, wee, wee." And it's like squealing in pain and terror as this giant axe is driven into it. And he goes,
I whip around and point, the culprit!
He goes, "False alarm. Oh my god."
Oh, it's one big ass rat.
That's
you're-
one
you're out
big
there with
ass boy.
Yes. Whew. False alarm. Sorry about that.
Have you found anything?
Yeah, this rat.
Good work.
Thank you.
We need more of it.
There are plenty of rats around here.
Get to work.
So yes, what are you doing, Sally?
Can I go down and investigate the area around where the glass is?
That's what they just done.
Yeah. Can I go do that too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And when Morgan goes to do his Arcana check, since I'm not tailing myself anymore, I'll help him.
You don't think there's anything magical in this scene?
22.
You come to the same conclusion that Morgan has. You'd think that something of the size that could break the window and escape will leave some sort of footprint or some sort of mark that it had left that window as well. But there's nothing here but the broken glass and the shattered wood.
Interesting.
As a Warlock, I'm going to go to the cemetery.
Yep.
To investigate the cemetery of my own will. Not because I'm looking for the killer.
Okay. You think you go towards the cemetery?
Yep.
Jaro?
Oh, come. How long does it take to go?
Okay, so you come.
I'll follow them.
Okay.
And you see Xylus is looking outside. He goes, "Guys, it's dark out there."
Do you guys even know where the cemetery is?
Yes, outside the.
Do I know where the cemetery is?
You see Xylus. You saw on Xylus's map when he brought it out. It's towards the left, on the left-hand side of the
Oh.
of the wall.
I just turn around, book in hand, with flames underneath it because it's floating.
Yep.
Green blazing eyes, and I'm like, I go to cemetery.
But it's outside the gates. It might not be safe out there.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
You know what could be? He's just yelling out from the doorway. Heathcliff. So
What time is it?
Time for bed.
it's about 9 p.m. You trudge your way through the snow. See Xylus is chasing after you all with a lantern in his hands that you quickly fetched from the outside. You
Was
see-
this the same bloke that killed the rat?
Yeah. This is my character.
Yeah, yep.
My character inside. He trudges through the snow. The snow is quite tall by this point. It's going up to, well, I'd say for normal people it'd be going up to their ankles, but for you it's probably going up to your waist, Morgan. And
Uppy.
up here.
Can I even carry you?
I'm 30 kilograms.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Okay, I do uppies and I put him up on my shoulders.
So you trudge your way through the the white snow is contrasting against the backgrounds. You can't even see a single star in the sky. The snowstorm is just completely just whipping over the entire area. As you make your way through, you have a hard time pushing the gates open, given all the snow being built up, but you do manage to edge the door open just a little bit, enough for people to get. It's not very wide, probably smaller than what most doors could usually open to its full extent, but it's enough for everybody to get out.
I have a question.
Yes.
With Misty Step, it says I teleport 30 feet.
Yeah.
Considering I hold objects and they come with me, would he being on my shoulders get him to come with me?
No.
So he just dropped to the ground.
Yeah.
But my quarterstaff comes with me?
Yeah, because the core stuff is an object. He's a
Sound
person.
effects.
Oh, so if he was a corpse, he'd come with.
Yeah.
Right.
So you kill him.
I know how to bring you joy.
No.
This will not bring me joy.
It will bring me joy. But I
Shut
don't say
up.
that.
Heathen!
I say that in my brain. I do not say that out loud.
Okay, so how far to the cemetery?
It's only a 60-second walk, if that.
Cool. So
You
I get
push-
to the cemetery?
Hang on. You push through the door. You follow the palisade wall around to the right, and the Caesar is running, chasing after you. He's making leaps and bounds with a snow carrying a lantern in his right hand side. It's piercing, making piercing lights through the darkness. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it is something. You can see your breaths on the wind. It's quite chilly out here.
Go done downloading.
Yeah.
Well, session's ended.
In the cemetery, you can see that there's a lone singular lantern out here that is lit, and you can only see that there may be only like the tops of a few gravestones out here. There's nothing like actually tall here that you can really see.
Because the snow's that high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have like a flat surface at all anywhere nearby?
Yeah, there's flat surface all around. It's generally really flat along here,
Even with all the snow.
even with all the snow. Yeah.
I consult the bones.
Okay. You see Xylus, he's shivering. Guys.
I just came to see what he was doing. Because I thought it was interesting that he was going to the cemetery.
I feel powerful.
Good. Can you feel powerful inside?
No, kill rats.
There are no rats out here. They're all inside. It's freezing out here. Can we go back in?
It's not cold.
Do any of the graves look like defiled?
No. Most of the graves here look normal.
Good.
Well, I mean, they're all covered up, so you can't really tell. I mean, none of us have fallen into one yet, so that's pretty good.
Sally and Gyro, what do you two do?
Nothing interesting is happening in the cemetery.
I'm just looking around, looking at whatever creature came out of the man.
Do you have dark vision?
I'm casting a light on myself.
I stay around the lantern.
Guys, there's a good chance that the creature won't stray too far from Jacob's well. If we gotta look for it, we're gonna look for it in the trading post.
Okay, metagamer. Fucking railroading bitch ass. And I grab my shit and turn around and leave.
What do you mean, metagamer? What does that mean?
Fucking bullshit. No joy.
Joy.
Joy. Happy, joy, happy, joy, happy.
I turn to my friend and I go, "Do you feel joy for being up so high? You can see
It
everything."
is a satisfying experience. I wish I was this tall.
That can be arranged. I must consult the bones quickly to the inside.
So inside the gate, Xylus closes the large doors behind you. You see that the fort, like the palisade walls, have like a sort of balcony that goes around the entire length where you can look outwards. Because if we want to get a good vantage of the place, we can probably go up there for a good vantage point. Maybe we can spot the creature if it's running around somewhere.
Did you mention it was indoors or outdoors?
It's outdoors.
So you are freezing to death outside, complaining, and you want to go stand up on top of the building where it's probably going to be colder and windier.
Your character would not know that.
No, he's got big brains sometimes.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
I see.
You know, your selective intelligence is really making this experience hard of me.
Shut up, rat boy.
The name's Xylus.
You earn your name when you earn more teeth, boy.
And you earn the right to be called a shaman when you do some actual magic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I run off crying.
No, wait, come back.
Great mystical shaman.
Yes, I didn't mean. You see, like these two go running off back. What do you?
And I've got him on my shoulder.
You got him on your shoulders. You it's like galloping on the horse. Yeah.
Just out in the snow all alone, like, what the fuck?
Sally, what do you do?
As we left the cemetery to go to the trading post, I thought to myself, these people here are lucky to have been blessed by the hand of death. And then I leave and go with them to the trading post.
I want to jump down off from the back and go to your character and put my hand on whatever armor he's wearing, and I'd like to imbue it with a little bit of heat so he stays warm.
Oh, thank you.
And I stay near him because he's got the lantern
Yes.
and I can't see shit.
So you all make your way back inside. You see that as you do, like a little bit of snow like falls inward from the door. You see everybody's in the main hall. Jacob is not looking very impressed at all.
When you were mentioning the upstairs, like, rooftop,
Yeah.
how high up would that be?
It'd be 3 stories.
30 feet?
Because you have the first floor, the second floor where the balcony loops around the entire outpost.
Yep.
And then there's like a third floor for the rooftop, which extends upwards.
And your character was referencing the second or third?
Is referencing so the breakout happened on the second floor.
Yeah, but your character said something about a vantage point. Was that the second or third floor?
The balcony that goes all around is at the same floor, so
Oh.
second floor.
Yeah. Cool.
Neat.
All right. What's Jacob want?
Jacob doesn't say a whole lot.
Just grumbling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I grumble too.
What? Did you find anything out there? Anything at all?
Very good cemetery.
Thank you. When you see Xylus raises his axe, I found a rat.
Rat boy, good.
Mmm.
I have to tell Jacob that the man was already dead before his what happened to his internal organs, and something didn't steal his internal organs. Something came out of his body.
No magics detected.
No magic detected.
Already
He
dead.
was already dead.
How do you determine that?
I am very proficient in medicine. I am Ribbit.
Ribbit.
I am very good at investigating dead bodies.
Didn't realize we're in the presence of a coroner.
Yes.
Ex-coroner.
I think we're all a bit too excited right now. I propose that we all stay here for the night, and we
Go to bed.
try and organize something to look for the creature in the morning. There's no use trying to find it in the dark of night.
We
I
also,
agree.
we also didn't see any signs of it being outside, but something would have escaped from the window, so
And it's
there's no certainty that it is actually still in here.
quite a worrying thought, it is. He ponders over to the fireplace, and he sips a mysterious, liquid, and he goes, there's some sort of drawing room. He puts, a deerstalker cap and surrounding goes, it seems as though we have a murder mystery on our hands. A creature who stalks this outpost with intent to kill, and a murderer who kills the victims as well. I'm afraid if we don't solve this problem before the snowstorm gives in, we might never leave Jacob's Well
Oh no.
alive.
Does being dramatic bring you joy?
He puts the deerstalker away. No. So, as the first lamp finishes, we'll pause there for we'll pause for a 5-minute break. And we will return, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and we'll return then. And we are back. We return. A few minutes later, let's see, for you guys, it'll be
Only a matter of seconds. In fact, did we even pause at all? Was it merely a figment of your imagination?
all this and more on the next episode of
Bye, guys.
Drama Podcasts.
Total drama. Murder mystery.
So, what are your sleeping arrangements for the night?
I don't sleep.
We got to stay in the corner.
Are we still at the fort?
Yes.
Find a bedroom.
So, Jacob does have a few rooms for rent for 5 silver pieces for the night.
I will take a room.
No, I do light tasks, and that counts as my rest.
So, no room for you?
Nope.
Okay.
I can literally just walk around reading, and that would count.
I don't need to sleep.
Okay.
I am essentially a free watch guard.
Xylus will purchase a room then. Okay. Night descends. Well, it already descended.
You gods. It descends again.
The wind and snow continue to batter the trading post. The heavy snowfall makes it impossible to tell time accurately. It is sometime near sunrise, but still very dark, when the sounds of very confused shouting comes from the courtyard. As you rouse yourself from an uneasy sleep on the flea-infested mattresses, one word is becoming clearer and clearer. Fire.
Where was this fire?
So you see Gaylord runs into the foyer. And he sees you, Morgan and Reichland, Gyro and Durzak. And he
Dozak.
He's like immediately just barges into the room. He almost crashes the door open with ferocity. He says, "Fire! Fire! Come help!
Yeah.
Yes.
On my way.
Flaming!"
Too hot.
So you two run down.
Where is it?
The barracks. There's a fire down at the barracks.
Is that outside?
Yeah. Ah.
Asleep in the bedroom.
Let's see what we coming for us next.
Okay, I go barrack.
I go.
So you can hear pounding on your door. You hear Gaylord. Fire! There's a fire outside.
Oh my god. Oh.
Come help!
Okay, I get out of bed begrudgingly.
Does the same as Xylus. The four of you miraculously appear in front of the barracks all at the same time.
I misty stepped.
My hair looks like Anna in Frozen when she wakes up in the morning.
Do you do that?
So the barracks are alight from one end to the other. In the dark, tongues of flame peep out here and there, and a great sheet of flame blocks the doorway. Luckily, rapidly melting snow is raining down from the roof into the flames. Judging from the small size of the crowd in the courtyard, few of those in the barracks got out. Jacob and the others have formed a bucket brigade from the well to the barracks and are rapidly dousing the building with water. What do the three of you do? Xylus immediately jumps into the as part of the brigade.
I consult the bones.
Yes.
Not good.
Oh.
It shall take
I'm
some
too
time to
small
decipher.
help pick stuff up, but I cast Mage Hand to help do the heavy lifting for me.
Okay.
Could you even command your mech to do it?
Nah, it's not a mech like that. I'm
Oh.
not through.
What do you want me to do about the fire?
Help! Help
You
us!
have an extinguisher?
No, this is 1371.
Oh. What about blanket?
Speaking of blanks, what is that? He like taps your forehead. He's like, "What is that in your head there? Clearly not a brain."
So you don't have a blanket.
Hey, no one to cover the entire building. What do you think this is?
Wait, why are we still here?
Because we're trying to put out the fire.
Oh, I see. Can I just start throwing snowballs at it?
You start throwing snowballs at it.
Yeah.
You see Jacob shoots you a few dirty looks.
I start throwing them towards the bottom of the fire.
I'm actually rolling like really conveniently for the situation on this wild magic table.
What is that?
So what I got was each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic and regain hit points equal to the sum of it. So my character would just look at the bones and go, I feel invigorated. And then after consulting the bones, I pack them away and walk off.
You're gonna help with the fire?
Well, no, I've done all I can. So now I'm going to stand back and wait for the fire to go, and then I'm going to walk in and inspect it.
I notice the dirty looks and then I go and follow him. Obviously, I'm not doing much here, so I'm just going to go with him.
So, it takes a little while, but the fire has finally been doused. And you see that on the inside of the barracks, the whole thing looks... soon the fire is out, and the only thing that remains is thick black smoke that boils out the door of the barracks. The towers in the buildings are standing, but it's been gutted by the fire, and there's no longer anything of use in there. Luckily, the keg of lamp oil in the barracks closet did not explode, though it burned intensely. There's now a massive hole in the eastern wall. Of the several remaining guards who managed to make their escape in time before the fire burnt out, they quickly make their way back towards the smoky interior and bring out the bodies of the companions. Only 4 bodies are found in the ruins, and there is no guard or body found in the barracks towers, nor any trace of where he went. However, there is an empty keg of lamp oil found in the guard post, and a loose chimney stone used by the guards for warming their hands is lying near it.
He's in the walls.
Do we know the 4 people?
No. So you see Jacob comes out, and he looks at her and goes, "Well, I think it's pretty obvious here that the fire was started by the missing guard's tower. Look at this. The lamp oil is missing, and he's gone. I suspect that the only thing that could solve this mystery is sabotage. You must find him."
Okay. So the four dead guards. Said they were dead.
Yes, there are 7 guards here.
Yeah.
4 of them died in the barracks. One of them is on the loose somewhere.
And they're just dead by like smoke inhalation and burning. Or,
Yeah.
So no holes in their
I-
chests.
Yes, no holes in their chest, but I dare say that this same fellow who torched the barracks was the same person who killed that barbarian back in the room.
Can I investigate the fire?
Yes, you can investigate the remains.
I would perceive the fire.
Oh no, it's out completely. Same
All right.
territory, but the structure is a bit rickety.
But in future, I would perceive the fire, not investigate it.
Investigate.
I mean, if you want to put your hands on the flame, that's your choice.
It's out. There's no flame.
But you said the fire. In that was
Where the fire was. It's,
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
It's been doused. There's no fire anymore. Yeah.
no. Don't worry, Mitch will try and twist your words. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, I know
That's
that.
right.
Monkey paw looking ass.
15.
At 15.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, so close.
So you look him over and you do your best to try and find out where the fire started from. You don't think that it started off in the guard tower where the man went missing, but you think it actually started off back at the barracks.
I think it started at the barracks. Is there any footprints in the coal?
No, and not apart from those from where it's already been trodden by the guards from before.
Okay.
That we're trying to flee.
Yes.
What makes me think it started in the barracks?
You think that this one looks more burnt or charred than the other places. Basically, the amount of time, this one looks more damaged than the other sections. Even though you could tell that it might have started off in the closet based on where the big keg of lamp oil was, but it's much more likely that it started off around here.
Is there anything else near the barracks?
Apart from the guard towers, no.
No cupboards or closets in the barracks?
Yes.
I mean, isn't it pretty much rubble at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's obvious to you that somebody's poured some sort of lamp oil all over the loose stone and it's deliberately set it alight to try and kill the guards off?
So my character has zero understanding of what's happening.
Only Sally would sort of know what's going on at the moment.
I mean, can I make my own perception to see if I understand it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think... Oh, I wonder if one of my brethren are here. And then walk away.
No.
Oh boy. 7. I think it started in the barracks.
I think that the fire is hot and that people died in the hot.
But I shall consult the bones just in case.
Consult the bones.
Please give me something relevant.
See if there's like any residue of any oil from where the fire started.
No, it would be burnt off by the
It'll get
flames.
burnt off.
I believe the killer has disappeared into thin air by some form of teleporting, like a misty step. So given
This
my
is Violet's make those gasps, by the way.
yes, so given my conclusions in my own investigation, can I look around to see where a vantage point would be to misty step to?
Mr. Steps up to 30 feet, hey.
Yes.
The only place would be the balcony. It'd be like the balcony that surrounds the fortress.
Does your character know how far away 30 feet actually is?
I'd say, yeah, you would have
Yeah.
used Mr. Step a few times.
I feel like since I know the spell, I probably would.
Yeah.
If I was reading it from a scroll, then maybe not. So I misty step to the balcony,
Yep.
and then I begin my investigation.
That's what are you looking for?
With a -2 investigation, not a whole lot.
All right, make an investigation check for me as you make your way through the snow-covered balconies.
I guess I'm looking to see if the assailant could have come from here, because my understanding is that he teleported.
Yep. Gyro, what do you do?
So when the guys it was started from the barracks.
Mhm.
Where from the barracks, where can I go from the barracks? So if the fire's back there and the barracks is here.
Yep.
Where could someone potentially run off to? Is there just one door exiting out of the barracks?
So there are two doors.
Two doors, yeah.
There's one in the north, one in the south.
Yeah.
There's also
Your
been a big
character's
hole
like, yeah, I'm
burned
totally
into the side
5
of the
inches.
fortress as well.
Yeah.
So most likely that they could have gone through either way.
Yeah.
This is 5 inches, right?
Checks pants.
So
And it's
see
holding up,
Jacob
like, 2
comes on over
inches.
to you. Goes, oh, it's a grisly business, all these deaths happening and all this tragedy. I can only assume that somebody inside this allotment is trying to get at us, trying to kill us somehow. Have you made any deductions, anything at all
Well, we believe that the fire was actually started from the barracks.
for the barracks?
I thought it was the only one.
It's a shame to think that the murderer might be one of our own.
Would there be anyone in your group that would have any malicious intent?
No, the guards are the vetted and the moderately paid and adequately fed and have okay sleeping quarters.
Do any of them lack joy?
Joy's a stripper that we have that comes around every few months or so, but she hasn't made an appearance in a while, so that might be it.
So Joy is a stripper?
Yes.
That is the be-all end-all of Joy?
Yes.
I know what I must do.
Start stripping.
Don't know, by God, it's freezing out here. Put those things back on.
I don't feel the cold.
Well, judging from your little guy down there, I could probably say that you do.
I do not have any anatomy. That is simply a bolt.
No, what's more disturbing? All right, if you want to prance around here naked, that's your profession.
I'll ask him if there was a fire in this room, where would you run away from? Like, where would you go to?
Well, there's not many places to go to at all. Look at it. It's not a whole place. Anybody that would have. Wait a minute. I have an idea. A search party. We could go searching throughout the. You see his face like starts to droop his arms like all this.
It appears you're having a mild stroke.
No. So he goes, what if we were to organize some sort of search party that goes around and we go try and find the creature or person as we're doing this.
Does having a stroke bring you joy, friend?
Yes, big stroke from joy.
Oh god.
That is a sound idea.
Yes.
The big stroke from joy, or
Is that a bolt in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
This is a bolt.
That ain't a bolt. This is a bolt.
He goes up and he consults everybody in the snow,
Except me.
except you. You can't find anything. No tracks in the snow
At all.
No.
Not even up on my balcony.
Not even up on the balcony.
There's nothing. Nobody.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
So you can rule the balconies out or whatever's been going on.
But I rolled really well. With a -2.
So you roll.
I got an 18, but -2, so that's 16.
Yeah, you can tell that no one.
The balcony is unused.
Balcony is unused.
Then where did he teleport from?
So he starts rousing everybody's spirits into the out front of the courtyard. He goes, "My friends, compatriots, people who are stuck here, I have a plan. We organize search parties to scour the location and try and find this individual as best we can and ascertain his whereabouts so we can bring him to justice."
Do we even know who it is?
Well, it's a creature. But the guard is still missing. We must find him.
Oh God.
Yes.
What if it was Joy?
the stripper.
Yes,
She hasn't been here in months.
exactly. You haven't seen her in months.
Looks at the
By
camera.
Jove. A stripper. So my character, can he get back inside? Or is the doors locked?
No,
Let
no,
me see
still.
step again.
So,
So my character will make his way back inside and down to the main area.
with everyone armed and ready, the search begins in earnest. Jacob leaves a guard at each of the guard posts, and after the fire, they no longer need orders to keep their eyes open. The hunt continues through the compound, but nothing is found. Eventually, the only place left to search is the main house, and the hunters turn their attention there.
Question.
Answer. Good
Oh.
chat.
Oh,
Oh. Wait, that means I can do it.
Yes.
Yes. My character wants to check the cellar. It's a very good hidey spot.
Question. Yes, soldier.
I have done nothing but check the cellar for 3 days.
You what? How much bread?
We don't have any. Yeah, the little gremlin in the wall was very appreciative.
So, the morning. It is now day 2. Everyone suits aloof with their thoughts turned inward, yet are all alert, senses turned outward, straining to hear, see, or send the slightest hint of danger. There's no talking except to occasionally order food or drink. Begley wanders around like a ghost, damned to forever serve the silent patrons. You shake off the drowsy warmth of the main hall as you walk your way back inside and notice Begley is slowly descending the staircases with a puzzled look on his face. He looks about the room and asks, "Has anybody seen Ubby?" There's a moment's buzz of excitement as everyone states the location they last saw the old cook. Then in a flurry, the barbarians, the orcs, the trappers, Gaylord, Drenler, Begley, and Jacob are all up and looking. The upstairs, kitchen, scullery, and latrine are checked. Jacob even goes around the guard post asking, and they have not heard.
Did I
or
find
seen
anything in the cellar?
I'm getting there.
Hurry up.
No, I'm going to take my time.
Don't make me consult the
yeah,
bones.
roll a bone.
But the guards have not seen or heard anything but the snow and the wind. Ubby has disappeared. Everyone in the main hall. You go and try and check the cellar door. You try the handle and it is locked.
Locked.
Yes.
Locked. Where is the person that owns the locked door?
Jacob is sitting at the bar across the ways.
I approach the Jacob.
He goes, what have you found? Have you found anything? Have you found Ubby?
Downstairs door locked. Entry, please.
No, that's my cellar.
Entry, please.
No comprehende.
I intimidate him.
You can most certainly try. See as he wields his 2 crossbows at his side.
I don't give a fuck. Not God. 18.
It's gonna take more than that to try and intimidate me, young man. Need I remind you? And he gets the crossbow and he cocks it. And he goes, do I need to remind you about the rules of my house?
I grab his hands forcefully and put it to my head. Pull the fucking trigger! I'll become more powerful than you can ever understand.
Wait, for real?
Yes! Open the door!
No!
My eyes grow a baleful green.
It is my cellar.
Evidence!
There is no evidence down there.
Open the door
We would
then!
know if somebody has gone down there.
No, you wouldn't.
There's a cowbell on the outside the door and nobody has heard the bell rung.
Just because that's the case doesn't mean I can't just break and enter.
If you do, you'll be breaking the rules of the house.
Oh
And I have
no.
no choice but to sequester you to your death.
Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. I'll go into the downstairs.
So you're gonna try to break into the cellar.
I've got a quarterstaff and a dream.
I hear the commotion and follow.
So you go up towards the cellar door, you put your hand back on the handle, you hear the cocking of the crossbow at your back. He goes, I am not going to ask a second time.
I form of dread.
Form of dread.
Yeah, it's an ability I have. So, as a bonus action, I transform for a minute and gain temporary hit points, immune to frightened, and once per turn when I attack a target, I can force them to make a wisdom save. So I'm going to use this newfound dread to frighten him.
Alright, we're going to roll for initiative.
Good.
Do we all?
So
roll?
before this happens, Gaylord is going to step in between you two. And he's going to go, stop! 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 Where's this going on?
Evidence!
No, there can't be any evidence down there. Jacob is entrusting us to be able to find the culprit. We won't be able to find it if we all attack each other. Now, Jacob is out of line for not letting you down there, but you also have to respect his boundaries. The last thing we need to do is turn on each other.
Yeah, sister. I immediately revert form and go back upstairs. I am convinced.
And he starts like wiping his forehead and like gets a cloth and he just goes, oh my god. Oh my god.
I walk in behind them and go, did someone say cellar? What do you got down there?
I know.
Any good
No,
wines?
don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Cellar evidence room, I'm sure.
I could go for a good wine if you've got a cellar.
No, there's nothing. Listen, it's Jacob's cellar.
Did you mention there was a kitchen as well?
Yeah, there's a kitchen behind.
I'd like to pillage the kitchen.
Okay.
Because, transforming made me very hungry, so
Okay.
I gotta go to the kitchen.
I walk over to Jacob and I'm like, so should we just mull this over a glass of wine?
So, as Gaylord talks you down from trying to get into a scuffle with Jacob, upon hearing the news, the remaining guards revolt. Jagger, a spokesman for the guards, announces, "That's it. We've had enough. We're leaving." Now, this Jacob gets angry and shouts, "Leaving? You drafted fools. You can't go anywhere in the storm. You'll die. You little blasted half-bleed." Jagger shouts, "We're not staying today, because you're afraid someone might drink a beer and not pay for it." Jacob makes a move for his crossbow again, but Jagger says, "You needed gold for your crossbow, you bloody miser. You can put an arrow in my guts, but what about the rest of the boys? They'll cut you down before you get a second shot off." Jacob lowers the crossbow as the other guards cluster close behind their spokesman. There follows a terrible argument, much cursing in both common and orcish, but the guards cannot be dissuaded. There are too many for Jacob to fight, bully, or bribe. The guards turn over the crossbows and what few weapons belong to Jacob, pack their belongings, and depart.
Is it possible I can try and dissuade them?
Hang on.
Okay.
Before leaving, sorry, these are large.
No, I get it. I just wanted to interject in case it was too late.
Yeah, they're all good. Before leaving, Jagger announces to the guards, to the guests, "We're taking our chances with the storm. You're more than you know. At least we know what a storm is. You're all welcome to join us." Beyond the guards' hearing, Gaylord whispers, as he is still in earshot with you three, "If these cutthroats will abandon their employer when he needs them, they will certainly abandon the stranger on the trail." Upon hearing this, none of the patrons wishes to leave the guards. So
if the guards all take their leave, who's left? Because the kitchen woman's missing.
yes, so it'd be
Actually,
Begley.
if I went into the kitchen, did I find her?
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. So you see that now, as the guards take their leave, nobody's going to go with the guards.
Nope.
Okay.
Nah, they suicidal, bro.
So now it is down to the last. So 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's down to 15 of you all now,
Including us?
including you guys.
Okay.
Sorry, 16, including Begley. Ubby is not included since Ubby is currently missing.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're all leaving us. What's going to happen if we need help? We're going to have to help ourselves.
Yeah, I bet that'd be difficult for you, wouldn't it?
to us. Spit on that thing. Stop the recording.
Get up, soldier. We are leaving.
During this entire debacle, so I said I went down to the cellar as well.
Yeah.
I imagine because I wasn't mentioned that I was just a ball in the corner, staring up, watching all this go on. So no one is down there anymore.
Where? Sorry.
Like
The cellar
cellar
door.
No, Gaylord is still there.
Gaylord is still there. Okay.
So, you've had your thing with the door. We'll come back to it in a moment though. Sally and not Gaylord. Gyro. What do the pair of you do?
So he didn't want to go have a wine with me.
No,
I'm
you're not his type for some reason.
I'm very disappointed that he didn't want to just have a chat and a wine. I mean, I would have just taken the wine without talking to him. That's fine.
I'll tell you what. Maybe later on in my room tonight, I've got a few bottles up there we can share. I mean, we got a very rare Multiverse 1252, one of the rarest of its kinds.
Which one's talking?
Gaylord.
Oh.
Oh my
I
god.
thought that was obvious.
Yeah, no. There was two accents in
Yeah,
there.
you can tell that.
So I was like, is this the barkeep suddenly happy?
Oh my god, we can share a bottle of wine together. Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
thrilling?
Sure. Sure, bestie.
And we can talk about cute guys.
And cute clothes.
And clothes. Oh, fuck.
Damn, you really did lose your marbles, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I think I'm... There it is. Let's threw my dice across the table like a spastic.
Oh no.
So you made plans with Gaylord?
While this is happening, I want to stealth past Gaylord and then go towards the cellar door.
So you try the handle and it's locked.
Yeah,
So-
I got thief stills.
So basically, I'm distracting Gaylord.
Pretty much. Yeah. And I imagine because I'm small, I just walk straight through the middle of them while they're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh god.
No one notices it.
Oh, that's cool. That's okay. That's okay. 16, 19, 24.
24?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, the door is unlocked.
Okay. I look back, see him still talking, just close the door behind me.
So as you open the door, ring, ding, 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 the cowbell that he mentioned before goes off.
Whoops.
And as he does, Jacob, you see Jacob, like concrete on the ground, turns to face you, crossbow still in hand, and he goes, "You dare break into my cellar?
I swear the hand it was unlocked.
Then step away from the door. Further, further, further."
I only have tiny legs.
And he goes over, and you see him get a master key. Gets one of the keys to his on the latch, closes it, locks it again, and then he puts like a I don't know. He just gets one of those boards and just puts it across the door. He goes, "Nobody is to enter my cellar.
Jacob, why are you so defensive?
It says my cellar. It says my room."
But considering an ongoing investigation is happening, don't you deem it as necessary for every part of the building to be searched through?
Then we will search the cellar last, and I will go through the cellar with one of my friends.
Why not do it now?
Fine. And he looks at him and he goes,
And I just yell from the kitchen, bitch, what the fuck?
"Later, not now. I already put these boards up."
If otherwise I'd be rolling.
And his shifty eyes go from one part of the room to the other. He goes, "Yes."
You are main suspect, you know, just waddle along.
Then he waddled away. Waddle.
Waddle.
Hey,
So I'm like,
got any
gossiping
joy?
with Gaylord. So, why is he so protective of his cellar?
He is bad person.
I'm having this conversation with Gaylord.
And I just hear it from the kitchen.
So, into the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Does Gaylord actually respond to me?
Probably not.
I guess you're not.
I don't think he heard you.
Oh, what's that, sorry?
I said, does Gaylord actually respond to me?
So,
To my, so why is he so protective of his cellar?
well, it's his cellar. Like, people have their rooms that they like to keep private.
I
Yeah.
wonder what he's got in there. Aren't you at least a little bit curious?
Oh, I'm curious, all right. Um, so, as you look over into the kitchen, you can see behind one of like the steel counters, you can see that there's a hand out back stretched around the corner, and a pool of like blood has seeped across the floor towards the open drain.
I glance over while reading my book. I'm like, yeah, that's odd. And then I reach for something to eat, and then I go, hang on a minute. Guys, get in the kitchen! Guys!
I hear this and go to the kitchen.
Yes, sir. So you can see Abby, his lower torso has been completely devoured. You see that now this has got his white chef's uniform is completely stained red, and the entrails stretching out from the top half of his body. Died with this horrified, absolutely just wretched, like look across his face that just screams pain and agony.
A bit like when I have to look at you.
Morgan,
Whoa.
Got him!
Can I investigate the body?
yes.
Oh Jesus, I don't see anything. I just rolled in that one.
Do a lay medicine check or lay body.
You can make a medicine check if you like. So what do you roll, Jasmine?
On that one.
I don't know it as well, so
Do you want advantage?
Sorry.
yes, I love it.
Okay, you can have advantage.
It's my nat one I just rolled.
I'll be rolling that
That's
one.
better. Oh, that's better. 21.
You think that the cause of death is having his lower torso be removed from his body.
What?
That's a conclusion my character would come to.
So you think he's possibly been dead since this morning?
My character didn't even notice this. She's just blinded herself.
Yeah, that's right.
She's ready to go back to
Would
bed.
it be a history or animal handling check to see if I can figure out what
It'd be a history check.
in the history?
Yeah.
Can I make that to see if I can,
Poor Sally.
in my 5,000 years of life,
Yep.
know anything I would do damage like that?
5,000-year-old gnome?
Auto know. I'm a robot.
Oh.
Yes.
I thought the auto part was the mech that you have.
No, I'm Widowy or robot.
Widow.
I'm Widowy
Although
or
it's a bit emphatic.
I'm Widowy or robot. That would be a 17.
17?
Damn, he's doing good. Apart from the 1-year-old. Got you.
You scour your
Alright, Jazz, I
mind.
could have given you guidance.
You quickly
Wouldn't
try
have mattered.
to you look over the different claw and teeth marks at the body as it's being completely like eviscerated as the entrails like sweep across the ground. As you look around, you come to a singular conclusion. A slard. A slard.
From my memory, am I able to describe what a slide is to everybody?
A slard is a terrible, very frightening creature, like a giant amphibian almost.
God damn.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
That came out from a man.
There is it has these horrible like
My glasses
claws
are
that
dirty.
are longer than entire football fields almost. There are these giant spikes on their backs that just.
If it's bigger than a football field, how have we not found it?
He's got a point.
Maybe it's just a baby slide. Maybe it came out of someone's body.
Ah, so it's only like a tenth of a football field.
That's still big.
I'm just going off by what he
No,
said.
I'm being hyperbolic for effect.
My character took it literally.
So it's like this giant amphibious creature that could be as big as man. It has these fangs and these teeth that jack out of its mouth. There are these claws that are long and menacing. It has these spikes across its back that are completely anachronistic to its color. You think that this might be some sort of a slard that has impregnated itself inside one of the creatures. You would know that a red slard is capable of doing something like this. Something as simple as a scratch left for about 3 months, will lead to the gestation period where the creature comes out of the chest.
Yeah.
And now this thing is big enough to consume half a corpse in a span less than about 12 hours.
Oh, that's better. I can see.
Wow.
I cleaned my glasses.
My glasses.
They were so dirty that I literally could not see out of them.
I tell everyone about what I found, and I tell them a story about 2,000 years ago where one of my master's reindeers was attacked by a slard, and we had a reindeer slard. It was not very good.
Whoa, no way. You know
destroyed them.
Santa too?
Santa is real. What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm just delusional warlock.
Excuse me.
Shaman.
If you keep doing this talk, you will be getting no presents this year.
Well, I think we'll be lucky if we even make it to Christmas this year at this rate. Look at poor Abby. Who's gonna make the meals now?
By my research, I can say that slards are very tasty. We shall kill and cook slard and celebrate Uppy. This will bring some joy, I do believe, due to my calculations.
When's the last time he had some sort of software check on him?
I don't even know the
I
guy.
am always hard. Feel me, I am rock solid.
He goes, he like Jacob withdraws his hand. He goes, no, thank you.
Do I make you uncomfortable, Jacob? Am I sensing the opposite of joy?
You are sensing correctly, young man. Don't look at me like that. Where's Joy when I need her?
Damn, I must be
Yeah.
joy.
I must.
So is it possible I can put the body in the freezer? Because it's currently nighttime, yeah?
No, it's like about 10 a.m.
Oh, well, can I elect that we bury the person?
Yes, burying Abby is a good idea.
And I shall sanction it.
Oh, so we managed to get some sleep before the fire broke out.
Yeah, you guys got a long rest.
Oh, good. I
Yay.
thought we were woken from our sleep.
No.
I was very upset about it.
With
Yes.
my knowledge of the slides, do I know where they like to hide?
You wouldn't possibly know that they grow in strength and size quite rapidly.
Yeah.
So they won't be able to like hide in same generic places as they would, like children would, because they're just gonna keep growing and growing and growing. So you're not entirely sure. He goes, yes, a funeral is a good idea. We can bury what's his face Dahl in the cemetery. We have a cemetery. Let's go bury them there.
I'm aware of the cemetery, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody synchronize your death watches.
What's that?
We're going outside. Grab your shit. Grab your weapons. Someone help me grab Abby. I'll grab his arm. Somebody needs to grab his.
Considering I'm an orc, can I just sling both of them over my shoulder and walk out?
So you sling Abby over your shoulder,
As well as the barbarian?
and as you do, Abby's like insides like fall out onto the ground, very sloppily.
I don't realise where they're coming from, so I start dancing saying ew, 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 ew. As more of it comes out.
It's like a spaghetti meal is just dropping out of him.
I'm just like ew, 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 ew. Yucky, yucky, yucky.
You just kick it underneath one of the tables or something. And so you do the
I do the dance all the way to the cemetery.
so here in the snow they just dig like a small enough hole to put them both in, drop the bodies in. I'm assuming.
Well, no, I lay Ubby in very elegantly.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of the right word. That's not it, but reverently.
Reverently.
Yeah. So I lay Ubby in reverently. I do a silent prayer to my god. My fate.
Shaman, do you have any funeral rites or passages that you'd like to read out for everybody? Anything to help the corpses. move on to their next life.
May they be energetic in death as they were in life. That is all.
Praise be.
I rolled for the dice and it says you could take one additional action. So I was like, Yes, the barbarian will be very energetic, and the cook shall make even better meals.
Good, good.
And then
Lovely.
I put them in separate graves.
Not in the same grave.
Well, no, that's a bit weird. Because one of them's an orc and the other one's a human, as far as I know.
Back inside. A little time passes. The departure of the guards has an unsettling effect on the patrons. The number of inhabitants suddenly drastically reduced. Everyone is pondering which was the wisest choice, staying or going. Domino is just texting me saying that they have a meal deal going on at the moment.
Oh, well.
Made of
but-
in this winter storm.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's our escape.
Doggamos.
Drenlo and the fur trappers are upstairs, while the rest of the guests are in the main hall, which looks like an armed camp. Everyone is literally bristling with weapons. After the events of the day, the patrons and staff are jumpy and tired and tense. The air is stifling and stale. Bailey moves about the room serving food and drinks. His shadow no longer dances fantastically, but stalks menacingly through a red-yellow nightmare. There is a sudden snow slide off the roof, louder than the usual, but nothing startling. The snow slides were unsettling at first, but as they increased the frequency, everyone seemed to recognize the sound and they ceased to be alarming. However, a muffled shout from upstairs followed by immediately after this one. This time there's no hesitation and everyone is up and running for the stairs in an instant. At the top, you see the major's room is on fire. Drenlo and the fur trappers furiously swatted the flames of blankets. The fire is quickly extinguished, for only the straw mattresses were alight. Everyone mills about the doorway, speculating what happened and demanding explanations. Jacob appears from around the corner once again and marches into the room. By Jove, man! He's speaking to Drenlo. What are you doing in here? You see Drenlo just goes, oh, pretty, yeah, so something happened in here. I don't know what. The mattress is spontaneously lit. Take my word for it.
Am I able to perform an interrogation
Interrogation.
on the guard that just reported the incident?
Oh, Drenlo.
Yes.
So what do? Do you go in there and...
So how tall is Drenler?
Drenlo is about 4 foot something.
I tower over him as my 8-foot
Yeah.
orc. I look down at him with my eyes glowing and I'm like, what happened?
Oh, fine. It was pretty. It was a snow slide off the roof. I heard it and fell and it startled me and I put a fire on. I cast a flaming spear and it scared the shit out of me.
Wasn't hard, was it?
But I didn't want to say it in front of Jacob.
Oh, boo-hoo. Alright, guys, false alarm.
Yes,
Guard wet himself.
yes, I'm not a guard.
Whoever this shithead is wet himself.
Listen, I'm getting terrified of this thing. Okay. There's a creature that's stalking these rooms. You're telling me that you're not even the slightest bit unnerved?
No, I'm undying, I don't mind.
Oh, you say you're undying, but there are worse fates than death out there, you know.
Like, pissing myself over the slightest of sounds?
Would you like to see?
Yes.
Show me those bones of yours.
But they're my bones.
Show me those bones.
I ever so slowly hand them over.
Yes. You may all leave, except for you. She points over to Sally. You. He points over to
Yes, Yes,
Durzak. And he points over towards Gyro. Alright, good. Now that the foghorns are out of the room, I can do my bit. Listen. Actually, Gaylord, I need you here too. You see him like he steps back into the room. There's like a sound of a spring being blown like as he appears in front of the doorway. He goes, "All right, now I have a plan. We gotta try and get this creature before he gets us. It was a slod, you said.
Yes.
Okay, now
What is Slod?
I have already described to everyone what a slot is. Big red amphibian creature that, when it scratches by biological person, grows inside, sprouts out, and grows to a football field.
okay, the football field isn't quite accurate.
Go sports ball.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone else down there is a bunch of wusses, scaredy cats, jumping at their own shadow. It's just ironic given that I just almost lit myself on fire, but we'll let bygones be bygones.
Why do you like my bones? I want them back.
Because I'm going to do something with them. Are you ready?
As long as I get my bones back.
Okay, you better take them back then.
Okay.
Now, the thing was big enough to clearly consume Ubby. Now, Ubby is a 5 foot tall. Dare I say it? Oh, may chill my bones. Frenchman. Now, be that as it may.
Now I regret burying them so honorably.
Be that as it may. We cannot underestimate the slod. It has already managed to light the barracks on fire. It has already managed to kill 2 people. There's no telling when it's next. Any one of us might be next. He might even strike in our sleeps. I propose. I propose.
The sex change wasn't 100%.
I propose that we try and find the creature now, before it gets dark, before it has a chance to strike again, before it gets too powerful.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. We need to look over. If the thing managed to kill Ubby and nobody saw it outside, there's a good chance that it might still be in this building. I propose that we search every nook and cranny of this tavern. And I don't mean, open the doors and look inside. I mean we have to we have to be content with searching every single area of this building.
Like the cellar.
If need be. I say we search the place from top to bottom.
Why not bottom to top?
Oh, pretty tell. Listen, the thing went outside and it broke the window at that first knock, yes?
Yes.
Right,
And then I jumped after it.
yes. But you couldn't see it in the snow. That's because it must have still been hidden in this building. Think about it. It left no marks as it did, and there's nothing to say that it would have left the building as it jumped out. Therefore, I say we start with the roof.
Okay.
But how can it jump out without leaving the building?
It jumped out the window. It could have just clung to the walls.
It has teleportation, I knew it.
No, they can't teleport.
Yes, they can. The bones told me.
The bones told you.
Yes.
I think you should go back to the main hall and talk to Jacob for a little bit. Maybe seek some help.
Why? Does Jacob need help from my bones?
I think you should go give him a telling.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, I'd say to the rest of us. No, come back. We need you.
But Jacob bone telling.
No, that can come later.
You want me to do yours first?
No, please, I insist.
You insist on doing yours first?
No. Okay, get it over and done with. After you do, no more talk of the bones. We need to find something.
But I must consult the bones.
I'll consult with your mother in a moment.
Hi, I'm a shouty man.
Yeah, he's not the shaman. He's just a very naughty boy. All right. So, what is that? There's 6 of you. Xylus is there as well, including Dreadnought and Gaylord. So he points
I'm
over.
getting so confused as to who's.
And so 6 people together.
Because Xylus is yours,
So Alice is mine.
and then who's Drenler?
Drenler is the one who almost lit the room on fire.
But what's their thing? Human.
A human mage.
Okay. And,
You're
what,
the one that sounds
and what's
like
the other
this.
one?
Gaylord.
What's his thing?
He's
gay.
he's he's a human ranger.
Oh, the Ranger. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I propose that myself, Gyro, and Sally will take to the roof. Silas, Dirk, Cal. I keep forgetting your name. Durzak. Myself, Durzak, and Gaylord. Well, no, wait. Okay, myself, Gyro, and Sally will take to the roof. Gaylord, Silas, and Durzak will take the rest of the room. We will search the building from top to bottom, and we won't meet up again until we find something. But for God's sake, if you find the slot, don't take it on by yourself.
The bones foretold that we need to be loud.
Yes, we need to be able to keep in contact with each other. If you find the creature, then scream as loudly as you can.
I suggest we take the tablet off that orc. That way we can stay in contact.
I don't think we should take it off of Jacob. You already pissed him off with that stud in the cellar earlier.
But evidence locker.
I walk over. Is there like a fireplace in the room?
No.
Like, is it,
How did the fire start?
I started it with a flaming sphere.
Oh, right.
I grab 2 gold coins from my inventory, and I imbue both of them with like a car alarm sound.
Yeah.
I say, squeeze this, and I squeeze it, woo, woo, and I squeeze it again. It's like, press this if you need help, and I give it to you.
Yeah.
By sir. Oh, praise be
It's
help
pronounced
us.
artificer.
It is pronounced virgin, not virgin.
I do not know what that is.
I've no doubt about that for some reason.
Are you looking at my little bolt?
Sally, what do you think about the plan?
I just want to know what he's got in that cellar. You got any idea?
I think it might be the wine selection. And that's where it keeps us safe for money as well.
Verb, I know what we're doing today.
That's why he's so touchy about people going in there.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Sorry. Drenler, Gyro, Sally. You 3 take to the attic. Well, there's not really much of an attic, it's more of a rooftop. You guys are able to make your way up there via. I'll say this: you're able to get like your ladder up there, your rope up there.
Yeah.
And then Xylus, Gaylord, and Durzak. Where are you guys going? You lead the charge, Durzak.
What was I searching again?
The tavern in search for the slot.
Because I know they're going to the roof, so am I searching the floor below 'em?
You can search
Or just anywhere.
anywhere. Kitchen's
Kitchen's clear. Cellar I can't go to because bitch won't let me in.
That's Mitch too.
Oh, right. So I might as well start where I am and work my way down because that is logical.
Yep.
And my character is having an epiphany. So I will tell the other 2 to start searching rooms on this floor.
Alright. Got nothing better to do.
So that's Gaylord and Xylus.
Yeah, how about you?
Oh,
Holy shit, that's a 16 and a 19.
fuck yeah.
Is it perception or investigation?
It'll be investigation.
Okay.
So they look around the rooms. They will spend like the next hour carefully going through to like wielding their weapons. I'll get you to make a perception check for me as well.
Oh my. Perception or investigation?
Either or.
Okay. 16.
16. The 3 of you search through everybody's guest rooms. I see Gaylord goes, oh, yes, there's nothing in my room. No need to go in there.
I take a quick peek.
No. It's in
Do I see his collection?
Yeah. There's like pictures of like hunky dudes like all over the walls and like firefighters and like bodybuilders and stuff. He goes, it's not what it looks like.
I think you and I might have a lot more in common. Yeah. Let's go look at some guys. Oh my god.
So, you guys go through all the different guest rooms, and there is nothing you can find. There is no evidence of the slard at all. And it's a little bit eerie going back into Niall's room after seeing the attack. And the body is in there, that the shutter is like, it's still only half good. Every now and then you hear like the clanging and of the shutter hitting the wind as it blows. Meanwhile, Danla, what's her name again? Drenla, Gyro, and Sally, you three take to the roof. She waves a hand over and goes, "Can you please do that thing with your rope again?"
I grab a rope and I tie it off.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Alright, well, usually you get the ladies first, but if the thing is up there, well, you know.
I'm really halfway up it.
For you, it's like halfway up. For us, it's like not even close to halfway.
You can just reach up and go, oh.
Yeah.
So you make your way to the balcony, you throw it across, and you start climbing. Sally, do you come across as well?
Sure.
So, up on the rooftop, Adrenaline's trying to look out over the storm, but the wind is beating down you guys, and the snow is continuing to build up all around the roof. It is exacerbated by the snow slides, are exacerbated by you guys walking along. You see like huge chunks just give way at once. It's a little bit unnerving at first, thinking that you could be swept away, but as the snow gets to disappear, you get your senses a little bit more, and the whiteout that's completely taken effect on the entire area is astonishing. You see that the snow is continuing to pile up all around you guys, as far as the eye can see. You can't even see that far into the distance. It is snowing that much. So, shit. As you guys make your way up to the roof, I'll get you guys to make a perception check for me. I can't tell much up here. It's too windy. It's too cold.
14.
14?
15.
Oh, sorry, 24.
Oh.
I can't math today, apparently. I was like, hang on, that's smaller than the number that's on the actual dice. That's not right. Yeah, 24.
Okay. So. Oh shit. That's why it's struggling. I've used up almost all my space on my hard drive.
Impromptu ending.
No,
Roll credits.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or is it like the other day where it told you had a little space left and you still had like 20 gigs?
Yeah. I'm more than that, about 50.
Yeah.
It'll probably tell you early for things like this, especially if you're making videos out of it.
Yes.
So,
It is recommended if you're making videos to have a separate hard drive.
fortunately, I do not have that luxury.
That is unfortunate. What
Fuck it,
happened to
we
the one
ball.
that you brought to D&D?
I keep all my finished videos on that.
Oh, okay.
So, what did you roll? Sorry, Morgan?
15.
15?
The hair up the nose.
Jasmine,
Yes.
you are able to see this.
Oh, goody.
No.
Wait, do I want to see this?
You look across to the various snow tracks. So this is very hard to see, given the various snow slides that have started taking over.
I see cleaning my glasses really did help me.
But as you do, you think that you could spot maybe several footsteps leading up towards the chimney. Like little like claws.
Santa.
Sorry?
Santa.
Santa?
I mean, he is big, jolly, and red with long claws.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
What do you like to do?
I want to go investigate the chimney.
Okay, so you look down the chimney.
Down the chimney or up the chimney?
You look down the chimney.
Oh, we're on the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I look down the chimney.
So you look down the chimney. And of course the smoke is like relatively blowing in your face, but you're able to keep it at bay. You think that something has been living in this chimney for at least maybe about a few hours. It's not there at the moment, but you're pretty sure this is where the slide has been hiding for a little while.
Oh dear.
There's no sign of the creature here anymore.
So there's smoke coming out of the chimney.
Yes, because there's a fireplace in the main hall.
We should put the fire out.
Everyone looks over and goes, "Do you think that is wise?"
I think someone's living in your chimney.
Oh, is that a euphemism for something?
No, I wish.
Oh,
We can make it a euphemism if you
oh
want it to
no,
be.
no, 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 no. Okay. What do you suggest we do? What do you think's going on?
We could fill the chimney in with something. But then the smoke can't go anywhere and we'll all suffocate from the smoke inhalation.
Well, we could just go downstairs and ask them to stop the fire.
Yeah, we could do
Douse
that.
it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that might be a bit of a better idea. Alright.
What if we create a trap for whatever is living up there?
Are you proposing that we try and trap the slide?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, we don't even know what's in there. I can't see it.
I don't think it's in there right now.
Okay.
But it looks like it's been living in here.
Okay. Alright. Let's form a plan. Now talk to them downstairs. Douse the fire. Might be able to catch the slide if it's still in there. You'll be done with this whole ordeal.
So we'll need people at the bottom of the chimney and some people at the top of the chimney.
Okay. Alright. Gyro, do you want to go downstairs? Tell them about what's been going on.
Yes, ma'am.
I might have ideas. What did you guys do something?
Like what?
Don't know. Quick, you guys want a plan? Hurry, quickly!
I'm already on my way down.
Are you already on your way
Yeah.
down?
You went full Mickey Mouse then with your...
Alright. I'm an icon for an evil corporation.
Did you say the creature with a slod?
Careful,
Slide.
Disney will do your
S-L-A-D.
ass.
Yeah, they will. Let them try. So, you get downstairs towards the main hall. You open up the front door slowly. See everybody's sort of milling in there. What would you like to do?
I infuse myself to make my voice louder,
Mhm.
and I say, everybody in the room to start has been identified to be hiding in the chimney and a point towards there.
Mhm.
We must all make efforts to capture and apprehend the slard.
The chimney, says Jacob. What
Yeah.
makes you think that?
Sally, our druid,
Yes.
checked down the chimney and have concurred that the slard has been chilling in there.
Oh,
Well, rather roasting.
roasting on an open fire, you say?
Yes.
Very well. He looks on over towards Begley. Begley, put the fire out. Everybody arm yourselves. Stay by the foot of the chimney. We gotta have ourselves roasted slard for dinner tonight. So Begley does as he's told. He goes on over towards the goes on over towards the fireplace. With a big bucket of water, he just throws the thing onto the fire. And yeah, you hear that's the fire as it goes out. All right, everybody, on the ready. So, it's all right. What do we do now?
We should keep posts here and see if the slide comes. It's assumed that it comes from the top.
Oh, so it's not actually in the chimney now.
No, like I said, it has been. We found that it was hiding in the chimney, but it wasn't quite. It wasn't there going.
Okay. All right. Let's set up. We'll set up a rotation. We'll have various people going around. I'll start off doing the first one. I'll just keep watch. Somebody got to watch the top, and the snow, and the cold, and the deserts.
I don't feel anything. I can do that.
I'll probably get that checked out. All right, good man.
Before I go, can I use my artisan tools to fabricate a grate to go in the chimney so that if the slide comes to the top, it can't go at the bottom?
Yep.
And fabricate the grate in the way that if they want to turn the chimney on if it's too cold, smoke will still rise.
Okay, that's good. All right. So you all set yourselves up. A few hours pass. There is no word on the slide.
I'm stuck to the chair.
What was that? So, a few hours pass. The snow slides continue, and there's an occasional jest at Drenler's expense. Begley is in the kitchen cooking. Gaylord has the kitchen door propped open with a chair so he can keep an eye on the halfling. Everyone is still tense but resigned to the fact the guards are gone and the storm is staying. As night wears on, Tonask eats, then retires upstairs. The Orc Chief with his private bodyguards appears to have few worries about what is happening at the fort. As the other patrons retire for the night, they pass Axe standing guard before the chief's door. The door to the adjoining room is open, and Kazakirk is asleep on a straw pallet within. As the long night passes, the two guards take the boring, silent watch in turns. What would you all like to do?
But am I still at the top?
Yes.
Much? I will cast alarm on the area and myself, and I'll shut down for a bit to get a short rest.
Okay. You can still see in the short rest, eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
Is it a like a Warforged rest?
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6 hours is a long rest for me.
A few more hours pass.
So I got a short rest,
No, not enough for that.
but it's only a few hours.
Gyro.
Yeah.
In your eyesight, you think you see something red and shimmering move out of the chimney.
Out of it, it's coming out of the chimney.
No, move around the chimney. It's like in that little square where it
Yeah.
looks like gliding. You think you see something moving there.
I shall. How do I do this? I'm killing myself. So I just see something red and shiny. I don't know if it's exactly the slide.
No.
I shall reboot silently, and I will. Should have made a radio. It's alright.
You still got the squeaker toy.
But it might piss the slide off, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. I pull out the coin I infused hours ago.
Yep.
And I squeeze it. And then while that happened, I also make a tiny gun in my hand.
Okay.
It's a candy cane.
There's a candy cane gun.
Okay.
So I get the alarm and I look at it and I go, oh, that's fucking loud and annoying. Then I go, oh, wait a minute. Guys, upstairs.
So we run upstairs. That's the sound of us running.
All right. So, making your way along. There's a sound. There's a sound of a snow slide, but it lasts far too long. It's followed by the familiar sound of smashing wood and glass. Axe gives a great shout, and the bodyguard is standing in the hallway, blaspheming the way only an orc can. As the other guests open their doors, weapons in hand, they see a strange creature there in the hallway. The thing is dark, mottled, grey in the flickering torchlight, with a fearsome set of claws, a large head and mouth with a long tail. It is arched up over the fallen, headless body of Kazakirk like a python about to strike. Axe leans against the wall. His sword arm looks nearly severed, but his string of effect. What the fuck? But his string of effectives has not slowed. Cheek Tonask is one of the first to open his door, but even he is not fast enough to attack the creature. The monster immediately drops and wiggles in a rush away from its fallen prey and out to the open walkway door into the southern hall. Tonzak gives chase, but the thing is gone into the blowing snow before he even comes close. You guys could try and give chase if you would like.
Yeah.
But
But
because I got dark vision, do I get advantage at some point?
So you see a dark vision,
Yeah.
and that wouldn't give you advantage.
No, I mean, like, do I get some form of advantage?
No,
It just means you can see.
see in the dark, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Nobody else can. That's what I'm getting at.
You see that Tonzak is there, a massive bite on his eye, and he goes, the thing bit me! The thing bit me, man! It's game over! Game over, man! Game over! And that's you see the headless head of Kazarek. Kazakirk. And you see that the Tonzak has immediately given chase after this has happened. Okay. See, there's bleeding quite profusely. So you three, including Xylus, so Gyro, Sally, and Durzak. Durzak? Durkaz. What's your name?
You had it right the first time.
Durzak.
Yes.
Okay, so you three plus Xylus immediately appear in the entryway, being alerted in time by the car alarm. You see that Axe is bleeding quite heavily. Gaylord is in shock. Everybody else doesn't quite know what to do. They're running around like headless chooks. What would you all like to do?
I think we need to kill the people that lived.
It bit me, man. It bit me. It bit my fucking arm.
Do I have any chloroform?
No.
So we too say to give chase to the.
No, you can try give chase. It just jumped out of the window.
But I probably went up. Can I poke my head out and see if it landed?
So you poke your head out. That's a good question, actually.
Like, I'll check down first to see if it hit the ground, and if not, I'll look up.
So you can see as you look around, you can see it scaling the wall up towards the roof.
It's in the roof.
Did you?
It's in the attic. Mush, schnell. Attic.
They're in the attic.
I already made that joke. Alright, up. Go, attic. Uppy. I pick up the gnome on the way through. Actually, how tall are you?
I'm 3 foot.
You'd be hitting your head against the roof. Because I remembered I'm 8 foot, so I'd just be nailing you across the roof.
I take my legs off so I'm shorter.
So you guys run out of the second floor back up to the roof again. You used a rope from before.
Yeah.
Are we followed by anyone else?
Sorry?
Are we followed by anyone else?
No.
Why
As
the
you
fuck
do-
not?
You see Xylus is following you. As you do, you see the slide down the chimney, quite coolly, quite gallantly. It just sort of just like, it doesn't quite fall, but it uses its claws to slide down the chimney. It hits the bottom of the chimney, but the fire's burning, and you hear the thing yelp and start to like hiss and howl. You hear screaming coming from the bottom floor as it does so. You see, you could try and jump off the second floor and try and make your way down, or you try.
I'm just gonna fire an Eldritch Blast through the chimney.
Go ahead.
I can feather fall.
Yeah, but I'd rather not get close to it.
Well, I'll feather fall for your character.
Yep.
'Cause he's a fighter.
Yep.
And I'll also jump down as well.
Okay.
So they're jumping out the window to get down to the bottom floor.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, you guys will be jumping out the window. Yeah. So you hear no, sorry, you guys were being on the roof because you would have seen.
Also, the slide got through my fabricated metal grate.
No, it's
Oh,
stuck
that's
on
right.
it.
It's stuck on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's currently lying on the grate. And
Yeah.
that's why I was going to put an Eldritch Blast through the chimney.
Okay, so I don't want to jump down. I go to the
Yeah, go
chimney.
ahead.
And fucking
Okay, it's got to try and break the grate. So get your shut off.
Okay.
That's 20 again.
Oh dear.
Spell attacks. I'm drawing a blank. Is it just D20 plus attack mod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Range ones.
19.
19 hits.
Kill. And then damage. Only does 1 damage. That will be 4 damage.
You hear the creature. You hear the creature hiss and howl as it's getting struck. It takes 2 points of fire damage as it's stuck on the grate, and then with a great big roar and a whoosh of the spray. I just saw that something. Why did I say that? The great big roar and a stabbing on his feet. What the fuck am I doing? He already hit the grate with a match.
With my bonus action, can I
I
put
don't
hex
know
on
what
it?
you're doing.
Now, sorry.
With my bonus action, can I put hex on it?
Yeah.
Because I forgot to do it before, so I'll just do it after.
He stamps his feet. The metal grate just caves in outwards at the strength of this creature.
Not my finest work.
And
It looks
makes
pretty
its way
strong.
Out of the main hall, you can see that the front door bursts open as a slot, already the size of maybe like a human man, as it bursts out of the front door and is trudging its way into the darkness, scampers its way towards one of the surrounding buildings in the night.
I just for the next hour, he's got disadvantage on strength checks.
Yep. What would you like? Would you like to all give chase?
Considering we'd have to jump out of the 3rd-story building.
Yeah, we'll be running into the dark in the snow.
Yep.
Was it? Alright.
Okay.
I'll go back down to the people that were attacked, and I'd like to investigate the wounds to see if the sliders put their eggs in them.
Okay. So you make your way back down. You can see that the other orc is hyperventilating now. He's already stuck in a moment of panic. Jacob is there winding like wound bandages around the wounds. He's there just like trying to stop the blood from coming out. People are rushing in to try and look over the body. People, like, you see that Gaylord is vomiting from seeing the headless body of the orc. Tonzak is nowhere to be seen. Yes, Tonzak is nowhere to be seen, and the other orc is just quite frankly panicking after being bitten by this creature. So what would you like to? So you go and you take your way off the roof. You go back inside the building and you stop in front of these guys.
I'd like to ask her, so there was 2 people who were injured. Someone lost their arm, he said.
No, he's bitten on the arm. He's
Bitten on
like
the arm?
clearly cut some sort of artery. He's
Yep.
bleeding profusely.
And he's the only one that's currently...
Yeah,
Wasn't Axe...
Axe is dead. His head is off his body.
Oh, okay.
He has
And the
been
other bloke was the one that
decapitated.
had the arm. Yeah, okay.
I'd like to see his arm wound.
Mhm.
Potentially, of course. So may I please investigate this?
Yeah, please. It hurts so much. Please
Can I do a medicine check?
make a medicine check. Yep.
Yes, sir.
You want me to give you advantage?
Yes, sir.
Bye.
See if I got it. Where's the...
God, it hurts so much.
Hold up, mate. I'm rolling dice. That is a dirty 20.
So, what were you trying to look over?
So trying to see the actual wound itself, see if
Yeah.
like an arterial bleed, and then also see if on contact with the creature of this style, if it injected its eggs.
You know that the moment that he was scratched or even bitten, you know that the eggs went in.
Because I know about them, do I know that if I cut off the limb, the process will be stopped?
This isn't that. It's not a zombie virus.
Okay.
It's once it's in, it's in.
Okay, I stop my diagnosis and I turn around to everyone and I say he has been infected. Unless he is killed immediately, there will be another.
No.
slide.
No, no.
Yes.
You can't kill me.
Yeah, I can actually watch.
No. No. There has to be another way.
There is simply not.
I mean, could you make a history check to see if there is, or do we just know?
You know. You know in your heart of hearts that this is the moment. Yeah, the moment he was touched, it was game over.
Can I try a deception check on him?
To
Tell him that he'll be fine and we're not going to hurt him?
Yeah.
And that the sickness will just go away of its own accord.
To see Gaylord jumps and says like, "What about the creature? What happened to it? Did you kill it? Where's it gone?
It just ran out into the snow.
It ran out
into
to
the storm.
You let it go,
It could have exited any other way.
and it's still out there."
Do you want me to
it
make the
is.
roll?
Yeah.
You're asking for the roll?
I'm asking for the roll.
Can you make me... No. 25.
Yeah, he believes you. He thinks you're being truthful.
Can I offer him my candy cane? And say, please suck on this and make you feel better.
Yes. So,
And as he's sucking on it, I say, remember the most joyous moment of your life? And I turn around and I was like, do you concur that this man, so you can't hear it, that this man has to, it is responsible, we are responsible to kill him so thing doesn't spread? I say that to Jacob.
Yes. So you're saying this in front of him.
No, he's saying it like
Yeah.
quiet enough that
Quietly.
old mate wouldn't hear him.
Ah, okay.
Like, I'm distracting him at this point.
Yes, but not in front of the guests. You'll scare them. But do it outside if you must.
Okay,
Make sure they don't see it.
I tell him I need to diagnose your wounds over here. I think keep sucking on that candy cane. So I take him away from everyone.
Yep.
And I say, do you like that candy cane?
Oh, I love the candy.
And I say,
cane.
I made it myself.
I'm already forgetting about the fact that I just had a horrible
And
creature
then as he's
planted
sucking on
me.
the candy cane morphs because it's actually my Eldritch cannon. And a force ballista straight.
So, oh my god, I won't get you to roll for just roll
Oh
for
my
damage.
god.
As soon as it's happening inside, you said.
No, I am moving away from everyone.
Okay, yeah.
But where to exactly?
Towards the door leading to the outside.
Yep.
Away, definitely
door.
away from all the guests.
Yep.
That is 10 damage.
His head explodes outwards as the as it goes off, and you see that there's a loud boom, followed by like his head exploding like a watermelon, hitting like up the 5th floor.
Can I just leave the guests to tell them that was just the snow?
Good luck with that.
I look down on the corpse and take as much pity as I can with it. I can't express emotion. And I take my candy cane covered in blood and I walk inside holding it. I was like, he has been disposed of. There shall be no more slard.
I thought we were going to eat the slud.
And I eat my candy cane.
Candy cane. I take the candy cane.
The blood-covered candy cane.
Lollipop.
Actually, given it's blood-covered, would you really notice? Because it's a candy
It
cane?
looked like he was sucking on it and all the red sugar.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, like, would you really notice if it was a bloodied candy cane?
Sally wouldn't mind a bloody candy cane.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. You're a freak.
So, the night draws onwards. The Slard does not attack again tonight. Morning comes. Sorry. The Slard does not attack again for the night. Everybody returns back towards the main hall to set up for the night. That is where we'll end today's session.
Whoa.
Thank you all for coming for the Christmas special. We will see you again next week for New Year's Day.
Wow.
Oh God, I can't believe it's going to be next year already.
Yeah, I know. In September.
Incredible.
And
I wonder what the new year holds. I shall consult the bone.
before then, have a Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Fuck you.
Please do have a holy jolly Christmas. Happy holidays. This is the Adventures of Multiverse podcast. Wishing you all well.
We don't want to be secluding people that don't celebrate Christmas, so have a happy whatever you have at this time of year.
Happy holidays.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy whatever the fuck.
Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
I don't know, sulk in your room happily, I don't care.
Jasmine, do you have any denominations you'd like to wish a happy holidays to?
Happy holidays to everyone.
Yippee!
Wow.
We will see you all in the New Year special. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.